W to the chat, man. W's to the chat. W gang. What's up, my boy Florida? W, my boy Florida in the building, man. What y'all got going on, gang? Y'all let me know what y'all got going on, man. Happy 4th to everybody. Everybody sitting back. Everybody sitting back, chilling, enjoying, or what? Yeah, this great. This great, Florida. At least I think so. We don't even. You don't even know the hell, my boy. We don't even talk no more. Crazy word. Hey, happy 4th of July, Jelly. I'm gonna retire, bro. Being a chill out, gang. You gonna retire? You just started. He's somebody. You like chill out, gang. Chill out. That gotta be the most easiest. All you do is sit all day. I bet bro said, nah, that's what you think. What's up, Isaac? I bet bro said, nah, nigga, that's what you think, nigga. Nah, nigga. Shout out to my boy Florida, man. No cap. Can y'all hear me pretty good? We finna get into a couple topics. We'll start at the 10-minute mark. Yeah, we can hear you just fine. Okay, okay. It just is. I gotta turn it out. That'll be throwing me off there. I ain't gonna cap. I'm trying to talk, and I air. It seems like I'm talking over the damn air. No cap. It seems like I'm talking right over the air. Gang. I ain't gonna cap. I'll turn that bit off. Yeah, I had to turn that bad boy off. Gang. What y'all got going on tonight? What y'all cook? Who cooked? Who cooked? So a big plate. Who made a big plate? Let me know. let me know if y'all had a big plate for the 4th, man. Let's see. Before we get into a couple stories, let's see what's going on it. Let's see what couple clips we got right here. Before we get into a couple stories. Say this will get you on some stuff on. Before we get into a couple stories. Hey, I know some of y'all be at work just like this. I know some of y'all be at work just like this guy. I know it, gang. Hold on, let me start it over. Some of y'all be at work just like this.
Still not doing shit at the job, huh?
Well, no, what happened? I had to do it.
Nah, I know some of y'all be at work like that, gang. I know it.
Still not doing shit at the job, huh?
Well, no, what happened? I had to do a 14-hour shift.
I know. I've been watching you all night.
Huh?
I've been watching you all night.
Well, I've been watching the cameras, but don't worry.
No, I know. You're one of the best.
Oh, thank you.
I've been watching you while you're not watching other people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Johnny, volunteer patrol, so I'm watching the area.
Oh, this area?
Yeah. There's a fucking marathon going on out there today.
Okay, I saw the police officers there.
Yeah. Try to stay awake, all right?
I'll stand.
Yeah, just don't let it happen again.
Well, heaven forbid.
It's your second verbal warning, isn't it? For falling asleep?
I didn't fall asleep. I was just sort of...
Well, you were snoring.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I heard
stand
you.
up front. I apologize.
It's okay, just a second verbal warning.
Yes,
Next
sir.
time, you're losing the hat.
I understand, sir.
Okay.
You work here?
Yeah.
Man,
For everybody.
Okay, I understand.
man, ain't no way, gang. Since it's the 4th of July. Since it's the 4th of July, look at this right here, gang. I seen this right here earlier. I said, dang, that's fire. Since it's the 4th of July.
There we go. Oh, this firework in the room.
That's the set.
There we go. There we go. Go, bitch. Sorry. Go. Holy shit! Holy shit!
That was fire, though.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was fire, though.
There we go.
Yeah, that was fire, though. I ain't gonna count. That was fire, though. Hey, who saw this, gang? Who saw old boy trying to flex that money, gang? And there wasn't even no money. Who saw this? Who saw this, man?
Yeah, right.
Wrap that shit the fuck up. Wrap it up. That shit ain't going no fucking well.
You see that?
You just fucked everybody up with that shit. Fuck
You see? That wasn't even no money.
My fault, trying to get this.
Ain't even no money, gang. That man playing.
Oh shit. My fault. My fault. Trying to get this shit together.
It wasn't even real money.
Trying to get this shit together.
Look, you hit when it fall.
My fault.
It wasn't even no
My
real
fault. Trying to
money.
get this shit together.
They come right.
Man, nigga ain't even have no real money, bro. That nigga ain't have no real money, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. That nigga ain't have no real money. Stop it. That nigga ain't even have no real money, gang. That's all they. Let's see what is here. Since we talk about the Carmelo Anthony case.
Breaking news.
Here we go! Can't make this up. Free Carmelo Anthony. Yes, I have dropped the video of Austin Metcalf and Hunter Metcalf entering the stadium. Everybody seen this video, clear video. Now, yes, you cannot make this up. There is more video of Hunter Metcalf as they walk into the stadium. Y'all seen that? He runs past Austin Metcalf. This is Hunter Metcalf. He runs past Austin Metcalf straight up to Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo's new defense team is on their job, baby. Because now the full clip and clear footage of what happened in those stands is out. And Hunter, you told a little fib, didn't you? Turns out, Hunter is the one that walked right up to Carmelo Anthony. But directly after the incident happened, Hunter went on the news and he said that they sat down and Carmelo was yelling things at them. That never happened. And we know it didn't happen because we have video footage that it never happened. We have video footage of Hunter walking directly up to Carmelo, not Austin, which completely contradicts what Hunter said.
How many people believe this?
This is why they never called
How many
Hunter to
people
the
believe
stand.
this?
And that defense lawyer screwed over Carmelo
Can't say
Anthony.
denial is
There's
real.
no doubt in my mind that all of them are in on this shit together.
What?
And they railroaded Carmelo. And that is the reason why they never let Hunter get on the stand. But that new team, baby, oh, they're not playing. And Hunter, you're going to go to jail. Hunter's going to go to jail. And that is exactly what should have happened in the first place.
I want the judge locked up. I want the DA locked up. Everybody who was involved with that motherfucker need to go to fuck jail. They tried to hide the video, but we see the video plain as day that them boys walked all the way across the field to bother that young man. It was 4 of them. I want Hunter arrested for lying, perjury. Lying.
How many people believe that? Come on, gang. I don't know. I don't know, gang. I don't know, gang. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's finish playing this one we was looking at earlier. We're gonna finish playing this one right here. I don't know about that. I don't know, gang. I don't know about that part. Let's finish playing this one.
Carmelo Anthony's father online. Anytime somebody talking to you online.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it.
Come on,
Meet
man.
Base 44.
And I gave my friend the gun and say, shoot them. And weak man.
Nah, let's go back a little bit.
I made it plural, not singular.
Let's check out Charleston White now again. That's what Charleston White was saying 2 days ago. That was just 2 days ago. Let's see what Charleston White is saying. Let's see what Charleston White is saying now. Smash the like button, gang. He talked to the father. And I knew something was weird when he talked to Carmelo Anthony's father online. Anytime somebody talking to you online, it's not real, it's content, it's bullshit.
Let's go back
And
a
if he
little
was going
bit.
to talk to Carmelo Anthony daddy behind the scene, they was going to put together a plan of
So it's taken a great toll on all of us.
You
And,
just
we're
make
still
it.
navigating grief,
like a gas up.
where it's going to take us.
We're gonna talk about that
What do
Pooh
you tell
Shiesty shit too
yourself
after this.
about why this happened?
So I don't know the answer. I really wish Carmelo would have testified. So that's the big question: is why? And since he chose not to testify, I'll never know that answer.
And you say that haunts you because
Why you
what would
think
that
Charleston
mean to
White
you?
pulled the
Carmelo have
75 grand
testified.
for the
Y'all talk to me in the
pill?
chat, gang. If you at home, pick up your phone.
But listen,
If you
I'm
at
gonna say
home,
this though.
pick up your phone. Jump in
We're
my
gonna get
chat
into
right
that.
now, gang. Hit that like button, that thumbs
The
up.
Charleston White part coming up after this. Listen, I heard about that and say he pulled from that. I seen that. I posted that. I had done posted that when that happened. I had posted that. And they said the family was hungry for money. I know y'all hit on fireworks out there. But dang, that bad was signing off, man. Y'all hit them bad boy. That had thrown me off for a minute. But I posted that and said that the daddy was greedy. They said the daddy was greedy though. They said the daddy was greedy. Y'all gonna see.
Well, y'all in here, man. If you want to donate to the
Hold
platform,
up.
hit the money sign at the
Let's
bottom
get
down there.
down to
Donate
that.
your membership,
Let's
whatever.
get down
But,
to
how many
that.
people think Carmelo should have taken the stand? Jeff Metcalf says, to this day,
Let's get down
he
to that.
wants
Hold
to know
up.
why Melo did it. He said, we will never know.
Let's
He
go to
did
that
not
right
take the
quick.
stand. But even Jeff Metcalf,
Let's
the
go back
father of
to
Austin Metcalf, is saying he wanted Carmelo to take the stand.
Let's go to this right here. What he was saying.
Austin was his favorite pick. He's just now.
Still on.
That Metcalf man, they have horrible credit. Divorced from his wife.
This is it first.
He tried.
This at first. Do what he was saying at first. Do what Charleston White was saying. He was
Friends,
with.
daughters.
He was
So he had some allegations on this.
He was against Austin family
That's
there.
why he's in the front of the news. Austin was this star, was this guy.
Then watch what he come out and say.
Austin was his favorite pick. He's just now starting to like Hunter because he's the only one left. Hunter's loved by default right now. Say, it's gonna be all right, Hunter. Your dad is old as shit. He looks unhealthy. Pot belly pig. He's pink as no man. He's a pink. That's a different kind. That's a different kind of what. Cowards. You know why? Cowards running packs. See, back before this year started having kids, his Pappy Paul. One white man come get one bad shirt. All of a sudden, he started needing a clan. Now we got a clan, y'all. The cowards. Throughout history, those men have always been a coward. Always throughout history. He never showed up alone. To get in the never. Never in history have the man showed up and got him face to face. He's sneaking from behind. Coward. Coward.
Charleston White
over there, the sniper.
going off on Jeff Metcalf.
Coward. Shooting from
He's
afar.
rocking with Melo.
You know who's not a coward? Carmelo Anthony. He faced his fear. He didn't run.
Oh, let's go.
He sat down. He thought it out. And when he couldn't think no more, he acted off his impulse. He didn't try to kill a guy. He didn't stab him in the heart. It went up at an angle. That's an accident. But this fucker knew his son.
So Charleston White was saying at first it was an accident.
Wasn't prepared to respond when he wasn't a bully. I keep me a pocket knife on me. I taught my boy how to smoke man to Grand Prairie, Texas. I used to drop my boy off at a man's house and let him for his daughter. And I come back and pick him up after my boy been putting that in him. One day the white man come home, wants to know what he's doing here, and he beats up the mom. She goes to try to jump on my son. My son hit him in the head with a bottle. He come back and try to get my son. My son stick him in the lungs where I taught him to poke a motherfucker. I taught my son how to poke a bitch. Especially a big old. I don't fight a little motherfucker for her. Everything I got is a weapon, including my mind and my mouth. Austin Metcalf is where he needs to be. Toes tagged, ass froze, and in the ground. You know why?
White.
I don't fight a little motherfucker for her. Everything I got is a weapon, including my mind and my mouth. Austin Metcalf is where he needs to be. toes tagged, froze, and in the ground closed. You know why? His daddy can get him a new fishing truck. Because he couldn't get a new fishing truck at first. Between alimony and child support.
Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button for me. Hit that sub button.
Looking like Shrek. But he ain't got a Fiona over there. At least Shrek got a Fiona. At least Carmelo Anthony dad got a woman. Just sitting in the chair.
Salute to my dog Vaughn in that bitch.
All by himself. That's why he's angry, trying to pick on the poor as if to pick the jewelry. No. Let me tell you something, boy. Nobody loves you. Nobody. His son's not over there with him. Guess where his boy is at? Over there with his mammy. Hugging mammy. Mammy loved the boy. He rejected the boy for Austin. Austin was his favorite pick. Poor Austin is gone now, sitting on it. Hunter don't want to replace Austin. Hunter really want to do ballet. From what I was told, Hunter don't want to be a big front football player. Boy, really wants to do ballet. There's rumors sitting around. I swear to God. I'm saying it funny.
For real, gang.
I'm being comical.
What's he tired? Running.
This is why they wouldn't put Hunter ass on the stand. Hunter was going to explode everything. He's not too intelligent. He's kind of insecure. That's why
they should have put him on the stand though. They should have put him on the stand.
Austin boy was everything his little short dad Pudgy couldn't be. Nobody's scared of a little short.
I feel both of them should have got on the stand though.
Who the is scared of both Hall?
Hunter and Carmelo should have got on the stand. Hunter and Carmelo should have got on the stand.
He has to try to sneak you. He can't get in the ring and fight you. Probably can't tell you when last time you seen his belly so big. I mean, drinks a lot of beer.
This is Charleston White. Y'all going off on Jeff Metcalf.
They was at first. He was going off him on first.
A lot of people was online cheering him on. There we go, Charleston. This the Charleston we know. This the Charleston we love. I'm sitting there laughing, eating popcorn like this. Get this nigga 48 hours. Fuck it, 24 hours. I know what time they with Charleston White. I get the nigga. The nigga all about content and he don't give a fuck, nigga. Charleston White jumped side. He played hopscotch with this whole situation, my nigga. I knew what I said. When he was going off on Jeff Metcalf, I had just seen him apologize. He had just apologized to him before this video. He had an apology video. Then all of a sudden he came with this. I think Charleston White was testing the algorithm. He was trying to see, look, if I go for the white people, how will my views look? Will Aiden Ross and them fuck with me? Who gonna still be down with me? Well, Vlad, I'm back over there at Vlad now. Will the white folks fuck with me if I go off on Carmelo Anthony? Well, let me go over and get on Jeff Metcalf's side a little bit. Let me jump over on Jeff Metcalf. Let me diss the white boy. Now let me see how my views look when I go against the white people. Charles White don't give a fuck, nigga. He don't give two fucks at all, nigga. He was testing the algorithm to see what side he need to be on for the money and the views.
To be, what woman's gonna sit next to this pudgy,
man said like, who's color my shit?
Not a good look at all, for real.
White man that beats women and get drunk and can't make them calm consecutively. He can't do that. He's not sexy.
Oh, bro said, what's going on? Everything good? Yeah, Vaughn. Everything good, gang. I'm just chilling out late night with it.
I said what that man said. I'm going to tell you like my mom used to tell me and my brother. At least I get to come down here and hug you. They can't go hug their boy. So I don't want to hurt nothing about that.
The drip. My
mom didn't say that to be mean. She said that to have compassion for them people. Have empathy. No matter how hard it gets for you, son.
Charleston White also had played a part in killing a white man. Even though he didn't do the actual shooting.
That's why I say he didn't even do it.
A starter jacket back in the 80s or some shit like that from the mall. They was at Arlington Mall, y'all. Okay, what's the name of the fucking Arlington Mall, man? They was in the Arlington Mall and they stole a jacket, I think the from Foot Locker or some shit like that. The white man chased him out the store. One of Charleston White's friends shot the dude. Charleston White told on every goddamn body. You know what I mean? He bragged about killing a white man, but he forget how you put all your nigga partners in jail after the white man was dead. Yeah. Charleston White bragged on killing a white man. You always say that shit, but don't forget you put 3-4 niggas in prison. And then, you know what I mean, after
the boy after the man was dead. So we don't want to hear that shit, nigga. We don't want to hear that shit. Yeah. I don't want to hear that white boy story. Yeah, I took out a white man.
He always be saying, he always bring that
You
up.
took out all the niggas that was with you as well, Charles
He
White.
always bring that
So
story
I don't
up.
look at Charles White as no savior or no activist or that goofy ass shit. This nigga is a comedian. Yeah, this nigga is a goddamn comedian. Nigga, I don't look at this nigga as no savior, none of that goofy ass
Fact.
shit. Y'all be, oh, Charleston's so real. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But the nigga is still a goddamn comedian. Yeah, he's a comedian. Don't take this nigga serious, y'all. When a black man dies, Charleston White don't give a fuck. And I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying that's not his lane. We see him diss Mo3, King Von, a lot of black brothers that had problems in the streets and beef that was on some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. But at the end of the day, when they died, Charleston White had no compassion for their parents or black folks and no shit like that. He went set with Mo3 mama. The most snakiest shit he ever done was he went set with Mo3 mama.
Yeah, that was
And then
crazy.
about 2 months later, he got mad at Rainwater, went and sat down with Trap Boy Freddy and a bunch of niggas and dissed Mo3. So I knew right there and there, so this nigga, they don't give a fuck, man. This nigga is all about content for Charleston White. He don't give two fucks at all, nigga. Don't ever take Charleston White serious when it comes to the murder of a black man, a young black man. He don't give a fuck, my nigga. I think Charleston White might even diss George Floyd. I think Charleston White even said George Floyd had dope in his system.
Crazy.
Charleston White don't give two fucks at all. That's his business. However you conduct yourself online, your content, whatever you do, that's your business. I'm not knocking nobody. Do your thing, Charleston White. That's what you're going to do. If that's your angle, do your shit. But this is Charleston White going up on Jeff Metcalf. And then literally the next day, he did something different. Smash the like button.
No matter if they keep you locked up 24 hours a day, if they don't never feed you, you still got breath. Them people can't go see that, so have some mercy and compassion. And that's mama made me have empathy. My mama made me have empathy because she had empathy for the people. I didn't give a damn that we couldn't go hug nobody. He shouldn't have been with us. He shouldn't have been with us. Like white folks do. He was only married for 3 days. And I gave my friend the gun and say, shoot them. And we threw the man. I made it cruel, not singular.
Let's check out Charleston White now again. That's what Charleston White was saying 2 days ago. That was just 2 days ago. Let's see what Charleston White is saying. Let's see what Charleston White is saying now. Smash the like button, gang. He talked to the father. And I knew something was weird when he talked to Carmelo Anthony's father online. Anytime somebody talking to you online, it's not real. It's content. It's some bullshit. And if he was going to talk to Carmelo Anthony daddy behind the scene, they was going to put together a plan, a very strategic plan to try to get Carmelo Anthony an appeal, get him out, raise money for attorneys and this, that, and the other. And you know what I mean? I thought that would have been a conversation that would have stayed offline. You know what I mean? This behind the scenes shit. This is top secret. We figured the boy out. This ain't no time to play. Get the cameras on our face. I thought when I seen him talking to the man online, he was recording the phone call, going live while talking to him. I knew right then and there. I said, this is going to turn into some more shit. I said, this is all an act. This is all content. Some of y'all was fooled, though. Y'all was like, no, Charleston to the rescue. 75 bands, Charleston's coming with the money. I said, okay, let's wait for it. I had my popcorn and my goddamn Sour Patch Kids, had a blunt rolled up. Nigga, I had my Sour Patch Kids and my popcorn and a blunt rolled up, nigga, just waiting, nigga. I said, okay, let's see what he gonna say. So he talked to Carmelo Anthony's father. He told me we'll get you out of jail. We'll get your son out. I got money. We raised $1 million on a low. We got it going on. We finna save this kid. And then out of nowhere, he say Carmelo Anthony dad ain't shit.
Make sure you watch the full video. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101. It's Drew Report. And I'm back with another video. Let's get into it.
Breaking news. Breaking mother.
The new way to own your
My
brand.
bad, y'all. My fault.
Mix Harmony. Showcase what you've got.
Y'all remember when he popped out and said this?
I'm sorry to have to announce. I'm sorry that I have to announce. I am stepping away from the Carmelo Anthony family. I am removing myself from the Carmelo Anthony's case. I am no longer involved with the family. And here's why. I'm not getting in bed with Black Lives Matter. I'm not getting in bed with Benjamin Trump. I'm not getting in bed with Dominique Alexander. And I'm not playing for money to pay people bills. This money is going to the Boys Appeal. The rest of the money goes back to the donors. The rest of the money goes back to the donors. I was starting to feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately, quietly.
Do y'all believe that? Charleston White said they raised $1 million in one day. I'm not saying he lying. I'm just asking y'all. Do y'all believe this nigga? He said behind the scene, quietly, because we know this nigga don't do shit quiet. Even when he only had $75,000 to give, he told us about that. But he said quietly and behind the scene, we raised $1 million for Carmelo Anthony. $1 million. Yeah, I'm not saying he capping. I'm not saying he lying. I don't know. I know he said he had 75,000. He told us about that, but this million was a secret. He said we raised it under this behind the scenes. Nobody knew about it. I've been on the phone with the dad. He said the dad wanted the funds to himself. He didn't care about Melo. He wanted them funds for bills and to live on. He was not trying to put all that money towards Carmelo. He wanted whatever was left over to go to him. So the dad said, hey, we got $1 million. We're going to use $300,000 or $250,000 on his defense team and give me the rest. Yeah, I'm going to go buy me a new car, a new house. I mean, give me the rest, nigga. I'm going to come up. Give me the rest. That's what Charleston White is saying. I didn't hear him talk to the dad, like far as this conversation where the dad wanted the money. We ain't heard this conversation. It's funny because he's recording the other conversations, but he didn't record that one. But he's saying the dad is a weak ass nigga. He's saying Carmelo Anthony dad is a weak ass nigga. He's a bitch ass nigga, and he's too soft for me, fam. He ain't trying to protect his son for real. He's trying to raise some money for the family. He's using Carmelo Anthony's 35-year sentence to raise money. He don't give a fuck about that nigga for real, for real. He's a soft ass nigga. He's a bitch ass nigga, and I can't work with him. On top of that, he want to get in bed with Black Lives Matter. He want to hire Benjamin Crump. He want to do a bunch of goofy shit that ain't gonna add up to nothing, man. You know what I mean?
That's crazy work.
So do y'all believe Charleston White, man? He said he had $1 million waiting on Carmelo. $1 million, y'all. $1 million waiting.
$1 million. Look how you gotta do. You know you gotta do your mouth like that. $1 million. You gotta do your mouth a certain way. When you say $1 million.
They wanted to start another GoFundMe. I said no. I'm not doing the GoFundMe. They wanted to know after we pay for the pill, will the money go to them? No. The extra money don't go back to you. It goes back to the people who gave it. It don't go to nothing else. The money is for the pill. So, going forward, I am no longer walking with nor associated or helping Carmelo Anthony. His daddy in the way. I don't like weak. I hate weak men.
Charleston White claims his group privately raised $1 million for the case. However, he alleges that Carmelo's father wanted to take that money, control all the funds, and go in a completely different direction with the legal defense. Charleston White blasts the father's decision-making, comparing it to when the father previously brought on attorney Roach and Dominique Alexander. According to these text messages Charleston White leaked, an attorney on the case received a message from another lawyer warning him about the family's new strategy. Apparently, Carmelo's parents hired an outside PR firm to handle the appeal process. When a PR representative tried to schedule a Zoom meeting on the behalf of the parents, the lawyer completely shut it down. In the text, the attorney calls the PR involvement a three-ring circus and claims that the PR team is talking to both sides of their asses. The text messages warns that multiple lawyers are now refusing to touch the case because of the interference. Man, listen, this case got more drama than a soap opera. Now, I knew something was going on with Charleston White and Carmelo Anthony.
If I have said anything that hurts you, I ask for your forgiveness. This to the Metcalf parents. If I have said anything that hurts you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me. I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology at that moment. And with that being said, I want to talk to the father, not the mother. When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother in front of the camera lets me know that's a grieving mother. And I want to tell you, Mr. Metcalf, I have no quarrels with you, sir. I initially agreed with you, as I do still agree with you. I did my best. I did my best. I heard you say it, and I made a call without hearing you say it. This is not about race. You have every right to be angry.
The country
you have every right to hate.
The country can't TV.
And I'm telling black people, nobody has a right to be mad at you. You don't have a right to be mad at those parents. If we take us out of it and put those 2 kids back of it because we lost 2 children, we're arguing. We brought race into it. Black people introduced it. White people accepted it. From the start to now, I've been trying to reject it. Why? It takes the focus off both children.
And I guess Jeff Metcalf didn't take Charleston White apology because while he did a 3-hour rant about Carmelo Anthony's family,
they come from a loving mother.
This is after he made the apology. This is the next video he made. Like, it's been day after day after day. So do you think Jeff Metcalf rocks with Charleston White? Do y'all think that Charleston White has, went out and embarrassed Carmelo Anthony's father, talk bad about him, say the family is scheming and scamming? They don't even give a damn about Carmelo. You know what I mean? And people look at Charleston White as one of the voices, one of the leaders online, like when it comes to activism and, speaking up for black people when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean? But Charleston White is done clowning the family more than anybody. He a black man doing it, so everybody like, damn. He's saying that he don't fuck with the family. The dad is weak as fuck. He can't mess with the nigga. He rocks with Jeff Metcalf. But before he said that, he was saying this. So do y'all think that Jeff Metcalf will ever forgive Charleston White? Do y'all think we'll ever see Jeff Metcalf and Charleston White link up? Do y'all think Charleston White has cooned his way to Jeff Metcalf's heart? Do you think Jeff Metcalf will ever link up with Charleston White? We've seen Charleston White make fun of his son being killed.
They did everything they can to distance themselves from that fucking man that we see on TV talking without his family.
Talking about Jeff Metcalf.
See the difference between this motherfucker? He's alone, angry, no support system. But he got a new truck thanks to Austin Metcalf's death. Got him a fucking new truck. But who don't see him around? He don't have a wife. He don't have a girlfriend. He don't have a brother. He don't have a son that hugs him to show that someone's comforting. You know how miserable he got to be? He's worse than Carmelo. Because Carmelo is surrounded by a support system.
I'd do anything to see this concert. I'd wait in an infinite queue. I'd stand all night.
I got a Muslim run the prison where he's at right now. Been down there 27 years. He's protected. It's going to take a guard to kill him.
Wow. Charleston White, hey, now he's saying that he's protecting Carmelo. He got a Muslim partner been locked up for 27 years, and when Melo get down there, Charleston White has put the word in for people to look out for him. Because I seen him make a post that said Carmelo gonna die in prison. He made a post saying he got some people down there that's gonna fuck Carmelo up. You know what I mean? You see how he going back and forth? One minute he say he got somebody protecting Carmelo. Now he's saying he got somebody that's gonna fuck Carmelo up when he get down there.
May do it. I guarantee you.
Y'all backstage, gang. We're gonna get to this in a minute.
Charleston White a fool, man.
Where's your wife, buddy?
That boy up, bro.
Who's wiping your tears? Who's jacking your... Who's washing your clothes while you're so angry about the numbers? You lost your wife, not the BBC. The porn industry didn't take your wife. You lost her. And you thought your boys was something. So they met a little bitty like me. It's always the little levy dog. It's always the little boys like David to kill Goliath. Your son was a Goliath. That other motherfucker that watched his brother die in his arms, he's a fucking coward. He's a coward like you, boy. I want to challenge you to a boxing match. I would like to fight you on Adin Ross brand wrist. About a week ago, Adin Ross told me whenever I'm ready to fight again, I can come fight. I want to fight Austin Metcalf's dad on brand wrist or in a UFC fight match. I want to fight you, boy.
Happy 4th game. Salute, my boy.
In front of this living son you got. But boy, too bad. Your wife got a new boyfriend over there. She got an 8-bedroom house now. She's never been able to afford. You fucked her credit up. You fucked her whole life up. And she's still hurt by it. Mrs. Metcalf is so fucking hurt, she won't even get on camera with you. She won't even share camera time with you, boy. If nothing else, Carmelo Anthony's father and family is still intact. The wife is still there. The mother, oh man. You lost your family, buddy. And because of that, you lost your son. Had you been a better father, a better husband, you could have stayed in the house with her. She couldn't take it anymore. From what I hear,
She was tired of justifying the black eyes and bruises.
Y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think about this whole.
It's mad to like, but man, Charleston White done flipped the fuck out, bro. This nigga Charleston White done flipped the fuck out, gang. They're like, we don't know what side. I mean, because now he going off on the family so bad, man. He going off now, gang. I mean, we seen him, you know what I mean? I mean, basically going off on Carmelo's dad. I think that's where he's going to stay at. I think he's going to stay right there, man. Let me see something real quick. I want to go here real quick. Y'all see y'all back. I'm going to pull some of y'all. The link is in the chat, gang. Y'all want to pop out tonight and talk about this situation? The link is in the chat, gang. Let me see. Let's go right.
Boy,
Right here,
that's crazy work,
this is the type of shit Charleston White is posting right now. It is. He said Carmelo is gonna die.
Y'all remember when he posted
7
this?
hours ago, gang. Damn.
Y'all remember when he posted
This was
this?
7 hours ago. Carmelo is going
Y'all
to
remember
die
when he
in
had
prison,
posted
and
this?
he's selling guilty of murder
That was
watermelon
crazy.
felon shirts. Who getting one of them motherfuckers, gang? Anybody in the chat getting one of them? Put a one in the chat if you're getting a watermelon felon shirt, man. Charleston White, we just heard him talk. I mean, he even laughed and said that, you know, Austin Metcalf died by a pencil poke. Yeah, he got poked with a pencil and died. He's laughing at this man's son's death. But now today, 7 hours ago, he's selling the watermelon felon shirts.
Man,
He said Carmelo's going to die in prison.
This ain't a recent game. This was like when this came out.
This is what Charleston
This
White
ain't
is
nothing
full.
that. This when all that was going on, gang. When we were talking about old boy. But Charleston White, he been ain't for the he been for just for okay. He just ain't been, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been for that person and this person. That nigga been for both sides. He don't care. They don't care about the jump, bro. He gonna get them money. As long as they talking them coins, Charleston White in. He's in. Yeah. That's all they gotta do is talk coins to that nigga. For real. And he gonna go right against you. Hold on right quick. Yeah, he gonna go against you, gang. For real. You don't care. They don't care. No, I don't know if I'm gonna play that. Yeah, that boy Charleston White fool. We need to get to this Pooh Shiesty thing though. Pooh Shiesty, Gucci man. Hold up, let me get me a coffee right quick. Hold up. Let's get to the Pooh Shiesty. I want to talk about Lil Durk too. When Lil Durk come home, so many topics I can talk about too. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. My bad, man. Had to get me a coffee. You know, they get me a coffee. While sipping my coffee. Had to sip my coffee real quick. My coffee. My coffee. While sipping my coffee. Straight up. Who in here rocking out, gang, with me? Hey, who heard about this Missouri mom on the live on Facebook? We're gonna get. I'm trying to see if I want to do the Pooh Shiesty thing. We're gonna do this Missouri mom right here on the live, on the live on Facebook live, while getting her kids a slushie. Let's go to this story right here real quick before we hop into that Pooh Shiesty. We've been talking about Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Man, Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Man for a minute. I mean, I can talk about it every day. It don't matter to me. But Let's transition to this story right here real quick. The Missouri mom on live on Facebook Live while getting the kids a slushy game. Let's transition to this. This is a recent story right here. This is a crazy one here. I had watched it earlier. I was like, what? Let's jump into this right quick.
Family members say late Tuesday night, Martin stopped by this gas station in Ferguson to buy some slushies for her children. A friend who was with her says several men in a car pulled up to the business on South Florissant, started shooting at other guys, and sped off. The woman says she heard at least 10 gunshots, looked back, and saw Shaquila had been shot and killed.
Man.
You know, on July 11th, it's National Slushy Day, right? I remember personally as a kid going in with my mom and getting a free slushy. Probably wondering why I'm saying this right now, but in the last 24 hours, a mother was gunned down taking her kids to get a slushy from a local gas station. Can you imagine during one of those experiences, you getting a slushy with your folks? That'd be the last time you see them. But that was the reality for 2 of her 5 kids at this local gas station. Seeing their mom on the ground, shot from a stray bullet from perpetrators who was already standing in front of the gas station. Now, I managed to look at the live as it was posted online. You'll later check out an edited version, but it goes to show you, more people more interested in pressing record than calling 911. Now, I wanted to wait before I give you guys this story because I wanted to try to find out the motive, see if authorities make an arrest. Since then, the family of the victim had posted a GoFundMe. So I figured I'd put the GoFundMe in the bio, talk about what led up to this situation. And as more developed, I'd give you guys an update. So that's where we stand today for this video. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story.
Man,
so with that being
R.I.P.,
said,
man.
make sure you like,
R.I.P. to her,
comment,
man, for
and
real.
subscribe. We'll jump right to it.
Crazy.
Fam, today we're going to Ferguson, Missouri, which is considered a suburb of St. Louis. Ferguson is located in St. Louis County, Missouri, about 12 miles northwest of downtown St. Louis. The city has a population of around 18,000 residents. Ferguson was incorporated as a city in 1894. It became internationally known after the August 9, 2014 shooting of Michael Brown Jr., an unarmed 18-year-old black man by Ferguson police officer Darren Wilson. Brown's death sparked weeks of protests, civil unrest, and a national conversation about police use of force, racial bias, and police practices.
For that day, when you first found out, where were you?
I was at work. I had an incoming call. I looked at my phone. It was my sister. She just said to me, they shot Mike. Those were her only words to me when I clicked over and said hello.
Knock, knock. Hi there. I'd love to
Dang,
show you what
R.I.P., man. This is crazy.
is really
Hold
like.
up. We're going to get to that Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man after this game. I got some stuff pulled up for that ready.
I saw an officer standing there. He's never seen me. I've never seen him. And I asked him, is that my son? And he said, yeah. And I can't tell you anything that happened after that for probably 72 hours because I died for a second there. I just lost it. I couldn't believe it. Not my son. Why? Why? And I still got those questions. Why?
And they said I needed to make another PSA. Listen,
man, come on,
if you ever
man.
wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. It's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful tools. And one of the main tools lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck in advance if you switch over with Current. So that's so you don't miss out. So let's check out this video. On June 30th, 2026, at a BP gas station on South Florissant Road in Ferguson, Missouri, a man had decided to go live during the aftermath of an alleged shootout, claiming that the perpetrators who were standing in front of a gas station that we just named had let off rounds, assuming they saw an alleged enemy. But instead, they struck two innocent bystanders, a young mom who we'll later identify, and a young man. The young man had, thank God, survived as of now, but the young mom was DOA on the scene, who was unfortunately in front of two of her 5 children.
No, hold his hand. Hello? Bro. Damn, bro. That's him? I don't know my nerves. Tell him get in here. Hello? Is they answering for you? Oh my fucking God. Hey. Hey, B, you gotta come to the store. Where you at? Hello, Dad. Fuck. Damn. Hey, B, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. This right here? No, worry. Come on, man. They shot this little girl. They shot this little girl. What the fuck wrong with you, man? I killed this little girl. Hey, watch my hand. Fuck the one. Look, bro, get over here. I'm trying to make sure. Hey, I'll see you. Let's make sure y'all watch me. Hey, I am. Man, they should kill that lady right there, man. Damn.
That fast forward, that too sad. I wonder what she was into, man. Oh, what happened? There's too much screaming going on. I gotta move this down. Man, oh no. There's too much screaming going on. Hold on. Too much
Rest in peace and love and condolences to her family. Speaking of, she then spilled into the parking lot, resulting into gun.
Come on, wash that glass. Yeah, too much screaming going on. You don't know what's going on. Everybody was screaming, running.
The same argument broke out inside the gas station and spilled into the parking lot, resulting into gunfire. The victim was later identified as Shaquilla Martin, who was pronounced dead at the scene, as we mentioned. May she rest in peace and love and condolences to her family. Speaking of family, this is what her family had to say during a recent interview with the local news.
Tonight, police are still looking for several suspects in connection with the gas station shooting that left Ferguson mother dead in front of her children. Police say the victim was caught in the crossfire and not the intended target. The shooting happened at a gas station on South Florissant Road near McClure South Berkeley High School hours ago. The victim's family spoke exclusively to 5 On Your Side's Robert Townsend.
Yeah, that's crazy work, man.
Eve Online.
That's crazy work.
Tears streamed down Whitley Anderson's face.
It's breathtaking. It's absolutely shocking. It just
shook me like an earthquake.
Her other relatives also cannot stop crying and trembling because their loved one, 35-year-old Shaquilla Martin, is suddenly gone.
She's just a sweet mom, a sweet daughter, a sweet sister.
Family members say late Tuesday night, Martin stopped by this gas station in Ferguson to buy some slushies for her children. A friend who was with her says several men in a car pulled up to the business on South Florissant, started shooting at other guys, and sped off. The woman says she heard at least 10 gunshots, looked back, and saw Shaquilla had been shot and killed. Her 4 children on the back seat of her car weren't physically hurt. Police say a male customer was also shot. Family members say Shaquilla Martin never even had a chance to get back into her car. They tell me she was shot in her head and died here at this gas station in front of her children.
And it was senseless. These kids have to live with this until they're old.
Crazy work, man.
It'll never go away. It'll never leave our family.
Martin's 5 children are just 3, 4, 9, 11, and 15. The family says today she was looking forward to moving into a new home in Jennings with her kids.
And everybody was really excited about that. So what do we do now?
8-year-old Mia Garrison wishes she could see her aunt again.
I cried because I didn't get to say goodbye, and I didn't know that she was gonna die.
She was just a light.
For her children and her huge family, missing Shaquilla.
We just have to pray and ask God for strength every day. We have to pray for her kids, her mom, everybody.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Ferguson Police Chief Troy Doyle extended his condolences to Martin's family. He's asking anyone with information about the shooting to call the Ferguson Police Department. You can also call Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous. That number, 866-371-TIPS.
Unfortunate situation. You're talking about a young mom who was gunned down tragically while trying to just give her children slushies. The bullets wasn't for her. Argument from inside spilled to the outside. And the unfortunate part is, of course, there will be camera footage.
Innocent bystander.
Gas station.
That what she was.
Yet to release it. Maybe it's part of the investigation. As more develop, I keep you guys updated. Want to say once again, rest in peace to the victim. Love and condolences to the family. Let me know how y'all feel about this.
Innocent bystander.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on
that. She was an innocent bystander. Dang, I hate that happened to her. Whatever y'all boy had going on, y'all boy done messed up, man. Dang, that's messed up, man. That's right there in Missouri, gang. That happened right there in Missouri, gang. Crazy work. Let's get to the Cuhhhh thing, though. Everybody speaking on it. Let's shout out to that boy Spittle. He spoke on it. Let's get to it.
The camera and the daddy holding the contract. Chopper game member holding the Draco. Got Gucci bag.
Let's go.
Gucci bag in the corner. After he just signed the contract, forcing him to say he dropped Cuhhhh from the label. It's just stamped and certified. Ain't no way in hell Cuhhhh getting up out of this one. But your ass through. Check him out!
Oh, shit. He dropped his dumb. So let them know you got down. Let them know you dropping. I drop him. No, say it. Cuhhhh dropping 10-17. Shout out. Real nigga ain't never did no police or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped. You drop. Sign paper. It's done.
Now, off the back, what I get from this video, Gucci definitely gonna testify. He definitely gonna cooperate to the fullest. He definitely gonna point out Cuhhhh, the daddy, Big 30, whoever he got to point out, whatever he got to say, he definitely gonna stick it to him. He gonna hand it to him, and he gonna make sure Cuhhhh get his life sentence, his 20 years, his 25. The best bet for Cuhhhh right now is to take the plea.
Play a story-driven.
How many people think Cuhhhh should take the plea, man? Come on. I don't know. He might should. Shout out to Spitter, man.
Because I feel like Big 30 definitely gonna do what he need to do to get the lowest amount of time he gonna do, and the daddy gonna do what he need to do. So this is why Cuhhhh got to take the plea. He could not stand in trial against all these different people that's gonna point against him. Only 2 can be saved from his crew: Big 30, the daddy. Because you already got everybody cooperating. What you need Big 30 to say the same shit that Gucci gonna say? If you already got RD on board and he the main victim, he the whole reason why
all this shit went down, it ain't too much they'll need for Big 30. Or the daddy. The daddy and Big 30 just gonna stamp what Gucci gonna be pointing the finger at him and saying he already done. And Big 30 and the daddy could just say shit that led up to that. How they planned it, why they done it, what happened after, shit like that. So that'll get you 3 to 5, 2 years, whole bunch of probation time, shit like that. Now when it comes to this clip, because you know the Fed, they done put them clippers on the goddamn video. They done clip this part out, put it out. You could tell this more so toward the end of the robbery because he already done signed. I'm pretty sure Gucci security already got the marks on their neck and their arm and shit like that. Guns already got stuck in Gucci's face. He did, because you could tell at this point, Gucci, he aggravated. He just wanted this shit to be over with. So the part where they got really physical with Gucci, and they could be verbal, just with threats, cuss words, and shit like that, or it could be physical. That was in the beginning. By this time, his mind already right. He already know the game plan. You did, but he kept it cool. For the most part, for the part that we see, he kept it cool. Like, nigga could have really done him bad. Nigga had to damn up that Drake on him, though, towards the end. He ain't really just pointed at him. He just had it, like, pointed towards the ground. Because Gucci was trying to leave the room. Like, nigga, I already signed the paper. Like, what more you want from me? And with the footage that we seen, but with the Draco, he had to cut you a little bit. He ain't really just up it. He kind of, but did it sideways. He ain't really just pointed at him, but he had it pointed towards the ground, but it would have took like a second to really like put it on him, right? Because Gucci was trying to leave about the room and he ain't say what he need to say on that video, which how they made Gucci say it still would make it seem like he being forced to say that. Like how y'all made him say it, he didn't say it like he calm, like it's straight up business. He said it like somebody got a gun on him, or it's a lot of people in the room and he feel uncomfortable and shit like that. So if I was another CEO or a record label or somebody trying to sign food, I wouldn't have bought that right there. Like, hold up, they ain't Gucci. Because what y'all gonna do? Edit the part out when y'all saying you just did what? Like y'all talking to him crazy and shit like that? Like what we doing? Somebody who releases somebody wouldn't say it like that. Yeah, I came to an understanding. So Pooh made that shit worse. That tape wouldn't have been no good. Forgot it. So with that being said, how they gotta present it to God, they're gonna have to put them clippers on that video. Because they was pressing Gucci too much. Like when Pooh told Gucci, you ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere, that's kidnapping right there. He got his hand on his blick. It's just under his hoodie. That's how he got a nice firm grip. He not gripping his skin.
W-A-K.
He not gripping his belt.
What you got going, man?
Like he got no jeans on. It could be black jeans, but it could be sweats. But he could be holding the handle part of the blick, right? So you can't put that part on there. So it's gonna be simple. Pooh used to drop from 1017. Then what Pooh say? Shout out to Gucci. Real nigga. Never did no police shit or none of that. Cut.
Used to drop from 1017. Shout out to real nigga. Ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro.
That's it. Because right after that, he say, let them folks know what's going on. And Gucci say, I already told you. You said you wanted to be dropped.
Tell them what's going on. Girl, we just did that. That's done. What you do?
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Salute, gang.
You said you want to be dropped, you dropped.
Appreciate that gift too, AK.
That right there don't sound
gang.
like a real agreement. That sound like
that Reggie.
Impressed.
Like that Reggie.
Then the look that Pooh gave him. Like, nigga, I want to burn you. I want to just... That's the look he gave him. Like, looked him dead in his eye. He ain't looked at no ground. He ain't looked around. Look at him dead in his eye. That's how you know he got the foul on him, because, of course, Gucci will give him a fade one-on-one. Like, he can really just throw his weight on him, even though Pooh will roll. Yeah, the boy got beat. He'll roll with it. He'll roll, but he was outgunned, man. So you really can't. Gucci played it right. Yeah, he ain't really. They say he was shook up and scared, but nah, he played it right. So if he would have played it like that and then Rat, he still would have had all his street cred, all that stuff. Like, he just had to do what he had to do as a businessman, right? But if Pooh fucked up, you got one angle, I'm going to show you in a second, that it ain't really on Pooh Shiesty. It's more so on the nigga with the Draco and Gucci. Then you got the other angle Where it's more so on Pooh Shiesty. And the father, you can see him more so. And Gucci. And you still can see Buddy with the Draco. So it's two cameramans.
Our government has proof that 3 extraterrestrial civilizations have been mixing and matching.
Oh, shit. Big Joe, this done. So let them know you done deal. Let them know you dropping. I drop you. No, say it. Who should I say dropping 1017? Shout out. Real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop. Sign paper and everything. Done. I said, oh, shit. Big Joe, this done deal. So let them know you done deal. Let them know you dropping. I said, who should I say dropping 1017? Shout out. Real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop. Sign paper and everything. It's done.
One of the cameramans, they talking behind the camera. Or it could be somebody right behind them. Or it says 9 niggas, right? But Big 30 ain't saying nothing. He probably just holding the camera. But yeah, Pooh fucked up when he said, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he messed up. He messed up then. He messed up then. I ain't see it from that angle like that. I ain't never seen it from that angle like that. Hold up. I gotta go back. I ain't never seen it from that angle. I never saw this video. I ain't never seen it from that angle there, guy. I'm being honest. Never did. Hold up, let's go back. I never saw it like that because every time I kept seeing it, it was like the other video. I never had saw it from that angle there.
So let them know you done deal. Let them know you dropping. I drop you. No, say it. Who should I say dropping 1017? Shout out. Real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that.
And you, as you can see, Gucci Man do got his earrings in, gang. For some people said that he took Gucci Man earrings. No, he still got the earrings in the ear. I just saw him just then, no cap. I just saw them bad boy. Hold up. Let me go back. I ain't never saw it from this angle. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kept seeing it like this. When they kept playing, I kept seeing it like this. I never saw it from the other angle.
None of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped.
Hold up. Oh, salute now. Salute, gang. I ain't see it from this angle here. Oh, he still got his earrings in. I just saw his earrings. I just saw them earrings. He do got his earrings in. So for the people said Gucci Man got his earring took, he did not get his earring took. No cap. Get the lights up, guy. Everybody was saying, it was a lot of people saying that he got an earring took. I just saw him with his earrings. Hold on. I just saw him with his earring. Hold on.
So it's two cameramans.
Oh, shit. Big Joe, this done deal. So let them know you done deal.
Hold
Let
on.
them know you dropping.
This the video I kept seeing. People kept putting out.
Shout out.
I want to see. I like this other one that's out now. I ain't even know that. Hold on. This the video I kept. That's why I couldn't really see now. Yeah. I couldn't see now with this one. I couldn't see nothing with this video. Oh, yeah. This is good. What that is in Gucci Man ear right there. What is that, gang? Hold up. What is that? That look like an earring to me. They said made him take off his earring. I know I don't see no other jewelry, but they said earrings too. So it's false for the earrings. He do have his earrings in. So somebody said it made his screw his backs off his earrings or something. Let's go.
Big Joe, this done deal. So let them know you done deal. Let them know you dropping. I drop you. No, say it. Who should I say dropping 1017? Shout out. Real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop. Sign paper and everything. It's done.
One of the cameramans, they talking behind the camera.
Okay.
Or it could be somebody right behind them. They said 9 niggas, right?
Okay. All right.
But Big 30 ain't saying nothing. He probably just holding the camera.
I ain't seen that angle. I ain't had saw it like that.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. And then Buddy pulled out the Draco. Buddy really ain't pulled out no Draco, really. Gucci already outnumbered. He could see Pooh clutching the Draco, and it was nasty work. But it ain't no telling. There's 9 niggas in there, so it could be other niggas behind the camera. They got Dracos. They got Draco. Ain't no way they got 1 Draco and 9 niggas, and they love Dracos and ARP. So niggas in the background can have Dracos or 30s or 50s and shit. So you really didn't need a flash, no Draco on camera. He already out. He can't go nowhere. Even if he make it out the door, he still got to go through 7 more niggas, man. And he got to duck all them shells if they was to go crazy. You could tell how Pooh was looking at Gucci. He wanted to put him on the shirt. If it wasn't for Gotti or another record label trying to get him a whole bunch of M's, and he was back to the hood, he probably would have crushed him right there. At least would have popped him, though, just for playing. That's too much of a loss. 10 M's? 10 M's? Like, I'm telling you, that deal, that money that Gotti was going to give him, that's probably the only reason why he ain't really crushed him right there. If they could have just aired everything out, but that would have been a real crash out move. But it was bigger than the contract. But Sean Cotton, he had dropped the video earlier. He had somebody with him. They said they did time with Pooh, and Pooh was saying Gucci on 10 M's. And that bitch.
When people hear the words print on demand, they picture a graphic slapped onto
So did
a
Gucci owe
tee.
Pooh
That's
Shiesty
not
10
necessarily
million?
how you build a
Dang. 10 million?
And Pooh followed
that. I ain't gonna count. 10 million that'll make a nigga crash out. $10 million. I ain't saying I crash out over 10 million, but I'm just saying that'll make a nigga crash out. A real crash out, they gonna crash out 10 million. We talking 10 million. Man.
Nigga though.
That's silly. So you was just in the feds, right? You bumped into Pooh Shiesty. Like, what was that like? Like,
It was
because you said he was humble.
That's what I'm saying. He pulled the out of me. He came on straight bullshit. Like,
Nah.
he said that Gucci owed him $10 million, but
No, he told you that?
yes, he said that Gucci owed him.
I think
like
I
10
remember
years.
you.
I
You
told-
did
Yeah.
tell me that. Wow. Wow.
Man, that ain't
He told
Cotton.
you that because remember.
Sean
you
Cotton.
came
This
to the
Sean Cotton
office.
say cheese, man.
No, look, he not lying.
Get the lights up.
Because I was at the office.
Man.
He had to get permission to leave, and you bumped into him then.
Yes.
And he
Man, Sean Cotton, why you get hot? Why did you get hyped like that? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
I'm not. This my nigga.
Let
I'm
go
not
back.
thinking he.
Let go back. Why the hell did you get hyped up like that, Sean Cotton, man?
Contract. But Sean Cotton, he had dropped the video earlier. He had somebody with him. They said they did time with Pooh, and Pooh was saying Gucci on 10. And that bitch. And Pooh followed the nigga though.
That's silly. So you was just in the feds, right? You bumped into Pooh Shiesty. Like, what was that like? Like,
It was
because you said he was humble.
That's what I'm saying. He pulled the out of me. He came on straight bullshit. Like, he said that Gucci owed him $10 million, but
Hold up.
No, he told you that?
yes,
I gotta see your
he
face.
said that Gucci owed
I
him
think
like
I
10
remember
years.
you.
I
You
told-
did
Yeah.
tell me that. Wow. Wow. He told you that because remember you came to the office. Because no, look, he not lying. Because I was at the office.
Man, don't fill out the bed, boy.
He had to
But
get
this nigga
permission to
stupid.
leave, and you bumped into him then.
Yes.
And he you did tell me that. Wow. Yo, this was back then. I'm not. This my nigga. I'm not that capping. But you know, sometimes rappers could be
Boy, Sean
like,
Cotton, boy, I know you were funny
they
like that, boy. You stupid.
over-exaggerate.
I was like,
Man, see, y'all gotta remind. I ain't never saw the video. I ain't saw the video yet.
Because the shit already public.
I ain't saw the video
But he
yet.
did tell
That
him
shit
that. He
funny
told
as
me
hell,
that. And that's when we tried to get the interview, and what he say?
He want 50.
He won 50. And I said this on No Jumper.
All that money he was getting wasn't enough.
He was getting a lot of it.
It wasn't enough.
Man.
How do y'all believe that? Y'all believe Pooh was talking heavy like that about Goo Wop in their yard, knowing shit like they can get back to him, or Pooh this type of nigga don't give a fuck? don't give a fuck what get back to
Hey,
him.
salute
Like,
to
yo,
everybody in
I'm
that
gonna get
bit.
that.
Salute to
Like,
everybody. What's up,
that had to be the
Latoya?
mindset.
Linnell? Everybody.
Gucci could have paid the nigga
Slim
and played
Jones?
the nigga. Like, when Pooh came home, we could have gave him 5 M's. You got him in contract. He finna be the biggest thing ever. First day out, did what he did before he did the robbery, right? You could have gave the nigga 5 M's. That would have held him off. He would have took that. He would have kept the ball rolling. He would have made you a quick 10. He would have made 10, 15, but you would have gave him 5 M's. He would have got juried up. You would have got cars and cribs and shit like that. That's why I say give him like 5 M's. He gonna blow it real quick, but he gonna make it back real quick too, though. He gonna buy a couple of houses and about 4 or 5 cars. He gonna play catch up real fast. That's why he need his 10 M's, because he finna catch up real fast. Like all the cars he missed, he finna get them all. The Ferrari, if he want the Lamb, if not, he get the Urus, he gonna get the Cybertruck, he gonna get a Hellcat, he gonna get a Maybach, he gonna get all that shit, he gonna get all the clothes, he gonna do this shit real quick. Get a new grill, get a whole bunch of watches, get this shit real quick. Like, just run through it, because he know that shit finna come back real quick. He did be at 100K a show.
And look at Big Boy on the side, Big 30.
Because you know, Pooh, he knew in his heart, he knew in his soul, he was going
I
to
ain't never seen a big boy dancing on the roof. Never seen a big boy dancing on the roof.
50K a show, 60K, yeah, 70K, 80K. Could have been already past that. I could be lowballing. So Gucci ain't make that right move, and that shit cost him his whole street cred, his whole reputation, his whole legacy as Gucci man. Like, as far as the respect he had in the streets. Now you gonna have OGs, older niggas, and people who agree with what Gucci did, right? But that's not strong enough. Like,
hey, Gucci man, he ain't did nothing wrong, my nigga. He ain't did nothing wrong. You won. You won. The fool. Everything he did was show he was a fool. You recorded yourself. You self-snitched on yourself. Y'all want to be gangsters so bad, that video just pissed me the fuck off. Y'all young better tighten up. Gucci man won. I mean, he still got his freedom, his beautiful wife, his beautiful kids, and that beautiful bank account. Gucci man, what are you talking about? You won. You handled this situation like a player, like a boss, like you will. And get what? Nigga, we still smoking on whoever you want to smoke on. You can talk about, man. Salute to you, Gucci man. Whoever mad. So, it is what it is.
Did you know that you can form a Georgia LLC for $0?
Y'all remember? Y'all know Woody got to come out and say. I've been said that. Y'all know Woody got to come out and get his 2 cents. Y'all know get his 2 cents, Lil Woody.
Of this Gucci robbery, and they still want to say he ratting, right? Mind you, these dummies already going down there with an ankle monitor on, so the people already knew where you was at. You already out of your jurisdiction, out of your radius. Then they recorded the shit. They recorded it. So how he really... And then the fucking ex-police officer there, he gonna tell for sure. Third, if they already rolled down there with that shit on their mind, how they did, then dude did the right thing trying to preserve his life, because they already rolled down that. They ain't riding down that 9 deep for nothing. So you gotta do what you gotta do in that moment to keep your life. And now fast forward to them dropping the Pooh Shiesty and the Glorilla song. And it say what? 1017 on there. So he's still getting paid. Pooh Shiesty, that was some stupid ass shit you did.
Crazy word.
Pooh Shiesty, daddy, big Pooh. You stupid as a mother because you led your son down the wrong path. That was some idiotic shit. However y'all try to slice it, slice it like that, but you know, it is what it is.
in the feds, they're going to make them pay for it for about 20 years, for about 30. However, they're going to come with this plea. They could add some more charges. Their buddy flipped with them guns. They could save 3. Could add gun trafficking. How you get the guns? That nigga got caught with a lot of guns. How y'all get the gun? Pooh bought them all. who moved it from here to there. Gun trafficking. Don't let one of them niggas know about a body too. So the nigga flipped about a gun or some guns and a hat. Yeah. He'll be coming home real soon. He'll probably do like a nickel, 3 years or some shit like that. Probably do 2 in the county or 1. I ain't gonna say that trial gonna take all day. But yeah, it just depends. But the majority of them niggas though probably gonna keep it 100 though. Like they probably gonna stand on 10. I don't see all them niggas folding. Cause it ain't gonna really be no good deal unless them niggas know about hats and shit like that. Something that the feds care about. Then that's different. Other than that, like Big 30 and Daddy gonna get all the credit. The buddy gonna give up guns and a hat, especially if it's tied to Pooh. Then they'll work with that. We'll see, like, Pooh got his back against the wall. And Pooh understand, like, they need people like you, you know? So everybody could point the finger and say, that's the bad guy. But you cool with that, right? Hold up, because I think a lot of people got it wrong, right? See, you got a lot of people saying Pooh did all these years in prison, he missed all that money, right? And this the best idea he can come up with to get about the deal. He done had all that time to think, and this the best idea he can come up with.
Man, shout out to Spitter, man.
See, he never was thinking that.
Shout out to Spitter, man.
Yeah, he was saying, just like the nigga that was sitting
For
in the car
real,
with Sean
Spitter
Cotton.
come
Yeah,
with
he
it.
was saying Gucci owed him $10 million. But the plan was never to rob him. That idea and that thought didn't come about until he came out on the streets and Gotti offered that deal. Gotti is the main reason why Pooh is behind bars. Because Gotti said, I give you 10 million, 20 million. Y'all not looking at
Y'all
the
think,
dates.
now look,
Y'all
Spitter.
forgot.
Y'all think that true?
Look, how y'all think Pooh got all that money? If they were saying Gucci 20 million on Pooh, right? Pooh owed me 10. If he ain't had no money, how the fuck did he get all this money where he can get the new SF90 and the Cybertruck and all this jewelry and the grill, got his mama a house, got him.
That nigga came out and popped it. Think about it, man. Y'all think about it, though.
With all the newest cars.
I was finna say that.
Truck.
I was finna say that when Shiesty came home, that boy cut up, didn't he? When he came home, that boy cut up and bought the newest every whip that. What he said in his song, he said, "You still in a scat pack? That mean you stuck, little nigga." That nigga was popping it. You heard him in the FDO song. That nigga said, "You in the same shit since I left? That mean you stuck, little nigga." Well, that nigga came home and popped it. I ain't gonna cap.
How they gave him that money? Y'all gotta think. Okay, the robbery took place January 6th? The 6th or the 9th, one of them dates,
That
right?
boy came home and popped
They
it, boy.
announced that Pooh was with CMG on what date? I think January the 17th. Said he was signed. Google said he was signed to CMG. So he got an advance. Because they did sign the deal, and then he was gonna take his Chopper Gang label.
That's
why he
y'all
got a big
think
advance.
y'all think that's why he popped it like that when he came
his
home.
Chopper Gang label up under CMG.
That boy came home and
have a
popped
whole
it.
bunch of niggas come out that South Memphis, spitting that raw shit, that gutter shit, that real street shit. You know, they active members, so they got a lot to say. Like niggas sleeping on a lot of niggas.
Y'all give me the
and Pooh's gonna run up
40 likes real quick. Let's go.
So Gotti could have gave him a couple of M's. He just took a loss. He took a loss on that right there. But he probably get this money back with the Gorilla and Pooh Shiesty song. So
God dang, bro. That nigga was popping it, man.
Shows and the
That boy was popping it.
Gotti gonna get the back end because Gucci gonna get the other half. So really, that's the move on the song right there. So really, this song really is just a good look. He let that one go, and she still CMG, and Gucci could feel like, or he know for a fact, CMG is the reason why Pooh did it. Not saying Gotti told him to do it, but that was the only way he could get the bag.
Facts.
So I guess the contract, and they probably edited that video like I said earlier. So when they showed him that contract, and they probably edited the video at the right spot, they cropped that bitch, clipped that bitch at the right spots. When he say shout out to Gucci, real nigga, never snitch, never
He said Cub
Yeah,
must be
just take that
introduced.
part, show
You
God.
know, to my spittle.
It's
I
good.
know,
Like,
bro.
man,
He be coming with it though.
you know, Pooh make that shit sound good. The daddy right there make that shit sound
I've been
good.
watching him on Spittle for a minute, for
Yeah,
years.
Atlanta gonna be
My
on
little
board
brother
once
put
they
me
see
on
this shit
Spittle.
over here rolling. I ain't worried about
Yeah, my
Atlanta.
little brother put me on it.
As long as Gucci shut the fuck up, play his part, he already know how we coming with that. I don't know if he was talking like that with Gotti, but I still could be wrong though.
Nah, I'm
We can't
talking
prove
about
that Gotti
shots.
gave him some money. It ain't on camera. It ain't
Oh yeah,
snap.
he is. Oh, you talking about
But how
want
they
to be
prove people
locked
money?
up? Yeah, he gotta
Can't
be.
prove that.
I see what you're saying, Slim John. Yeah. See, Shiesty. It seemed like I see what you're saying. That break down Slim John saying real quick. He said, man, that nigga, man, he must love being in jail. That nigga must love jail. Cause ain't no way he would have did what he did knowing he on the ankle monitor and all that. I understand what you're saying, gang. That's right. That's right. That's real. Ain't no way that nigga did what he did. Nigga, you had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you still trying to shake it all about. You put your left foot in, you put your right foot out, and you move it and you shake it all about. Then you do the hokey pokey. That's what it is all about. Hokey pokey. Hold on, let's get back to this, man. I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Pooh signed the CMG because Google, that's pretty much the only thing they're saying. But why the fuck would they say it? And it's still up there right now. If you type, is Pooh still signed the CMG? They gonna say, yeah.
That's stupid.
All right, guys. Next up is this '97 watermelon Fendi.
Yeah,
When it comes to what's in your bag, size matters. The original bag. Choose from full-size favorites starting at just $5.99.
No, man.
So, like, it just, he can't do nothing with the contract. It's just an L. Unless he put up a big bag, and God ain't gonna do that.
Man, that boy was stunning, boy.
Get the catalog, get all this shit. I ain't even finna do all that stuff. So, it's just a loss. It's just $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million.
That boy was
Whatever
stunned when he
gave him,
came home,
this shit
gang.
just a loss. It is what it is, so. Fucked up, but he'll get that shit back, though.
That boy was
He had a
stunned,
lot of
man.
motion, got a lot of shit going on over there at CMG. It's just, Pooh can't get his freedom back. Y'all know Gotti be sitting back in the cut looking at this shit like, this shit damn near my fault. Had I came into the nigga life and told him I'd turn him up and give him this and that, I probably gassed him up, put the battery in his back. He was already feeling some type of way, and I put that extra battery, like, no, I can go get that. I can go pretty much get that. What he owed me that. So I go get that, and I'm still gonna get that. I'm gonna
Crazy,
get that out of him, or
man.
I'm gonna get the $10 million. Matter of fact, I'm gonna rob him. You finna give me everything back. My old catalog, everything, and you finna give me your chain, all this shit, because I don't feel like this shit I did over here worth $10 million, so I need the chain just on G. Even if it is worth $10 million, nigga, I need the chain, I need the ring, I need camera, I need everything. Unless that one Pooh called and they niggas just turned up, like, you know, in a moment, it'd be hard if you fucking over Gucci already. Nigga want to do the most he can do without popping. So nigga gonna take what you got on you and shit like that. Plus, it's for bragging rights and extortion reasons. So a nigga go on the internet, but you get to talk crazy or not cooperate, they'll get to showing your chain and watch, and giving more details and releasing audio, all type of shit. They'll get so flat out, they'll fuck around and show you a picture. Not nobody else though, it's just a picture of you standing right there. And let the internet just go crazy.
But that nigga was popping it. But Shiesty, but that nigga, hey, Shiesty was popping. Look at Gucci. Look at WAP. Look at WAP.
Why the fuck got it by that? Like, he been doing business too long. He been doing business too long. You know Gucci don't play it like that. And he done seen all these other artists try to get
I don't know where to put the camera at.
If it was that simple and that easy, they wouldn't have had the way Gucci was fed up and he just lied to everybody like he been for man or something. You dig? So
I don't know where to put the camera
Gucci ain't do
at.
business like that. He never did.
I don't know where to put the camera
Biggest
at right
cash
now.
cow like that. I just don't feel like it was a trade. Gucci reputation, his whole career, the respect that he had, traded for the rest of your life in prison. For your whole career, at least a good 20 years.
I don't know where to put the camera at.
Like, yeah, you won on that. We ain't fucking with Gucci no more. He still have a certain type of fan base. They still gonna go see him and shit like that. Right. You hope you fucked up Gucci street hardcore fan base. You fucked up Gucci
No wonder Shiesty came and got this nigga.
The little
Boy, that nigga over there shining. That nigga said, I see you shining, nigga.
A lot of legacy.
Man, no wonder.
Gucci used to talk heavy.
I was just playing.
Gucci music don't even sound the same no more. Like, kind of fucked up Atlanta.
Man, chill out.
For the rest
Hold
of
up, Spitter.
You didn't
Hold
delete
up, Spitter. You ain't gonna talk about Atlanta like that now. Don't do it. Don't do that.
And you get the power that you
Nah,
get.
just playing. I ain't even from Atlanta,
It's
bro.
not gonna last. And they gonna be saying Cuhhhh is the realest gangster 10 years from now. Because there's gonna be a nigga that come out and crash out and top what you did. Because all they really gotta do is add violence to it.
Man, nigga was popping it, boy.
That's all they gotta do. Y'all feel like that shit was worth it though. Everybody saying you the realest. For now. Because ain't one man been the realest for 10 years straight, 20 years straight. Kings lose crowns, but teachers stay intelligent. So, yeah, but right now, all the hoes saying you like that. You got some saying you slow and not smart for doing that. But all the respect that you ever wanted across American states, all the respect that you ever wanted across the South, the Midwest, the West Coast, the East Coast, you got it. Nigga respecting your gangster from Cali to New York to the Carolinas to Georgia to Louisiana to Chicago, St. Louis, Baltimore, DMV, DC, Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, Connecticut, New Jersey. They all respecting your mind. They think you're foolish though. Think you crashed out. Real crashed. I mean, like Gucci was saying, but yeah. Was that shit worth it? Let's say you start a new wave. Well, now YNs ain't playing with CEOs, especially the rappers and the street ones. Because I can't say who would have done that to Atlantic. Because why you ain't do that to Atlantic? As soon as y'all was done with Gucci, why you ain't pull up on Atlantic? You did, so nigga know better than doing that. But if Pooh just start something new, like if a nigga sign to Yo Gotti, if a nigga sign to Dirt, nigga sign to any rapper who got a label, Moneybag Yo, if a nigga play and do what Gucci did or something worse, it's but the ass. Like we ain't even gonna play, we ain't even finna do the Push Icy shit, cause we see nigga be police, they gonna try to throw, I'm a rapper, this business ain't no street shit, so we gonna go ahead and spank you. We just gonna go ahead and spank you or do you something dirty. Like we ain't even gonna play all the court game shit, nigga. You know what you did, so it is what it is. So do y'all feel like more up-and-coming rappers or take that approach when shit go left too much? When shit go left too much, that also make rappers as CEOs or real street niggas as CEOs be like, I ain't gonna play it like how Gucci played. Like, if a nigga on my label and he pass away, he can keep the chain. I make sure the funeral and shit straight. Just a little small shit. Because when you start doing little shit like that, these real gangsters, these real blood members, Crip members, these real gangbangers, these real steppers, these demons, they start losing respect. They're going to lose all respect for you. And they'll put their freedom on the line to get it back or for you to respect it. They put their whole career and freedom on the line.
Crazy word, man. Cuhhhh, Shice Life. I call a nigga Shice Life now. Pooh Shice, I told y'all I call a nigga Shice Life.
Damn, like I say,
Shice
I
Life.
feel like that shit was worth it. To take somebody who looked at as the number one for a certain region, got a lot of respect all over, you could take that from him and be that guy. For however long it lasts, it could last 30 days, a year, 2 years. Because it's people gonna care about this shit 10 years from now. When the judge give Pooh 30 years and Pooh on his 10th year or his 12th year, is we still gonna be saying, Pooh the realest gangster? Is we still gonna be talking about Gucci Man? Let alone if Gucci even still here. Ain't no telling what can happen. Or Pooh still here. Cause see, we don't talk about all the other shit that niggas done. And they done caught hats. And we forgot about them. That's the only thing. But it could still be talked about because who Gucci was and Pooh was, you know. But how this world going with this AI shit and everything. 10 more years at it. I don't know who released this footage. But whoever did, you could tell they ain't want Gucci to look too crazy. Out of the whole footage, that part right there, that clip right there was part of the best clip they could put out for everybody to see. So they don't make Gucci look too crazy. Cause why y'all would put out when the cameraman them getting fucked up?
Yeah, they ain't want to put that. They ain't want to put that out. They ain't want to put that one out.
When Gucci signing a piece of paper and shit like that, what they was doing to Gucci? Did they have them Dracos to his head? Like they ain't really trying to destroy Gucci image no more than it's already been, you know. But at the same time, the feds or whoever released that, that's not what's important. Because had they did something to Gucci right then and there, they still would have released that part right there. They just wanted everybody to hear that proof, forced him to say he released, to let everybody know he's cooked. You dig? So you never know a motherfucker motive.
Cooked.
But everybody wanted any part of that footage that they could show. Everybody wanted to see it. You dig? So now nigga know. But nigga really want to see that whole thing though. They want to see how Pooh handled Gucci. That's it. They want to see how that shit took place. They can hear this, they can hear that. But when that whole footage get released, then y'all gonna be able to see which bloggers was lying, who really seen that footage and who didn't. You dig? So, yeah, man, that shit crazy, man. Like, I never thought I'd see Gucci get handled like that. Or anybody can get robbed. I'm saying this way. But to see it like this right here, and the person that it is, yeah, man, that dude hit different. But that's my take on this shit right here, man. I can't really dig into the details like I want to. I'm on this little move right quick. But y'all let me know, man, what y'all feel about this shit right here, man. This shit crazy. They just released that footage. Pooh Shiesty.
Crazy work, man.
Camera. The daddy.
Crazy work, man.
Forcing Gucci to sign.
Crazy work, gang.
Gucci done that there.
Crazy work, gang. If Govan had the video, he could have deal. Man, don't bring that bald head buster up. No cap. That nigga, that a buster, bro. Nah, let me chill out. I ain't got this. But he for real. Nah, for real. Don't bring him up, gang. No, that nigga a buster. He's a straight bozo. It is here. My moon is also. My moon? This man talking about the damn moon. Oh shit, forgot I can't put that on camera. My fault. Forgot I can't lock it up on camera. Do you play basketball? No, I don't play no sport game. No sports. No sports this way. No, sir. I don't play no sport. To be honest, a lot of big pieces in Memphis going to fall. I know what you're talking about. That's going to be crazy work, to be honest with you. That's going to be crazy work. Hold up. We got some more stuff over here now. Hold up. We got some more stuff now. Said, yo, got it won't. No, because guess what? Let me tell you, like I said, Yo Gotti would have had to listen. They would have had to mention Yo Gotti like in the trial. I'm talking about like not the trial, but like Cornelius and everything. Like okay, before Cornelius done with the trial and everything, Yo Gotti would have been had to go on already to court with them if it was gonna be like a Rico pickup. He would have been had already going to court like with them. They can't just pick him up now. Everything over with. Everybody done been charged and what they been charged with. What they gonna pick him up for now? Let me see. I don't know what they can pick him up for now because everybody done been put in place. Hernandez Govan, Big Joke, I mean, a lot of people don't. A lot of people do feel that a Rico coming for CMG, but I don't think it is, gang. Now, if Big Joke was still here, maybe. But Big Joke, so. Yeah, Big Joke was still. Remember they said it. Big Joke would have been charged for the unalive and the young dog. Remember they said it. Yeah, I remember they said that. My fault, gang. Hold up right quick.
Your next collection. No inventory, no risk, just drops.
You really want to take your brand off the ground?
Well, according to the
Time with your family is sacred.
Let's go with this one right here, gang. Let's watch this one right here. Let's watch this one right here,
The
gang.
Augusta Guy, 706-724-7224.
I'd do
Hold on.
anything to see this concert. I call
Yeah,
upon
this
my
is
coven of internet witches.
let's watch this one right here, gang. On Big 30.
This
Big 30 change on Pooh Shiesty. Let's watch this right quick.
Because Big 30 and the dad out on bun.
I'm
being real. Big 30
let's watch this right here.
Hey, Big 30, whatever you did with the feds to get that bond, remember, right before y'all got locked up, Pushasti, he told you how he felt about you. What your relationship mean to him. Y'all
Get the lights up, gang.
You know, we go way back.
Hey, appreciate that
That's
AK
my
for that
brother
gift,
at this
gang.
point, you know, his mom and my mom, his dad and my dad, you know. That relationship important to me because of the time we got invested in it, you know. On top of the man he is, like, we like share like the same type of mindset, same type of movement, and you know, we piggyback off each other and keep each other balanced. Like,
You know, we got a lot of people saying Big 30 must have gave the video information to the feds so that they rushed him. Because, you know, people going to say, how the fuck out of 8 people they knew to rush you about the phone? But y'all got to realize, Big 30 made a hide with the phone. When they came to lock him up, he destroyed it. So, of course, they're going to put all the attention to their phone. Ain't nobody else do that there because he made a big mistake. Of course, yeah, he recorded it, right? But he kept the phone on him. They didn't store the phone nowhere. They didn't duck the phone off nowhere. He kept the phone on him. For what? Because they was finna go do that situation with Gotti. One, or they just want to look at it for bragging rights. Just like how old dog on Menace Society kept the tape. He was showing everybody the tape. Yeah. Big 30 and them old dog, they want to show everybody the tape.
Gonna be a big ass movie star. That shit. Look, I told you to stop showing the fucking tape.
Y'all gotta understand the feeling of getting off with that or doing that, because you're gonna think Gucci gonna keep it gangster. So this is why they flexing the jury, and because at the end of the day, Gucci ain't gonna go outside. He ain't gonna destroy his whole empire by this shit. They not understanding. But yeah, Big 30 made a mistake recording it, but he had to record it though, because Gotti needed to see that. Plus, they're gonna stop Gucci. This is the main reason why the police, really. You gotta understand, there wasn't no way around it. It was either go to the police or go to prison for the rest of your life, because I got crashed out. The contract that I signed, even though the contract would have got thrown out the window, but they would have kept trying to extort me or disrespect me on songs, and it would have been known. So they would have forced me to crash out, or they were gonna try to delete me, and I ain't got time. I ain't built all this shit to throw this shit away with these niggas. I understand he got the talent that he got, but he ain't worth my business, my brand, everything I built, all the blood, sweat, and tears, everything I lost. Shit, me. So that's the approach Gucci taking, because Cuhhhh ain't give him no choice. They turned up too hard.
Push Icy done. Push Icy done. Now what? This what make Push Icy the real nigga. They get into it. This what make Push Icy the real nigga. Now Push Icy tell his lawyer that goes to the U.S. attorney and tell them that he forces his daddy and his Big 30 and all of them niggas to play a role, and he threatened them. Now if Push Icy the real nigga, that's what he'll go do. He'll go tell the feds that he had them at Doris and he made them do it. We gonna sit back and see how many is gonna do some real shit. You took everybody out of the jail, and now you gotta free them. But you can't free them. You can't. You can't even free them, but you can try. You can try. You plead guilty, and you come testify on their behalf. You come and you let them know you're a mob boss, you're done, and you'll do this, you'll do that, you don't done. You gotta really tell on yourself and get them boys out of jail. That's what you gotta do. Memphis, hey, I ain't trying to get in y'all business, but y'all got an hour business. But I'm just trying to tell y'all something. We don't talk about what's real. What's real is the feds want you. The feds want you. Because Big 30 and the dad out on bond. I'm being real. Big 30 and the dad out on bond. If the feds really, them boys wouldn't be out on bond. The feds don't want them. They want Push Icy because they know Push Icy really did put that battery in them back. They ain't talking down on Big 30. I don't know them. I ain't say that. They certified stupid. I'm gonna be honest. That's my opinion on them. They certified stupid because they was too busy worrying about maintaining the image or something. That wasn't smart thinking, my nigga. Like, it ain't take a rocket science to feel like that ain't the right procedure to handle this situation. It ain't. It ain't. You feel me? It's just like this, man. So like, and then what make us weak? We got people around us that won't stand up to us. They won't tell us, nah, ain't gonna let you do that. Me, I done told I ain't letting y'all do that.
And I don't even understand why street niggas still playing with iPhone when they want to do dirt. If they know they like to record using it as a burner phone or a backup phone, like knowing that Apple, they corroborate with the feds now. They ain't, ever since Steve Jobs died, yeah, Tim Cook, he let the feds in them have that shit. He ain't put his foot down. Y'all gotta keep up with this information. Like, y'all supposed to be finding the phones that's gonna give the feds a hard time to get the information. They ain't gonna just hand it right over. Then when y'all have iPhones, y'all don't know how to work the settings and understand iCloud and not how to send shit to iCloud. To make it a little bit more harder. Not to say they ain't got the machines or whatever. You still get it, but make it harder. Then y'all still be keeping the phone on y'all, knowing y'all got dirt that can get you a life sentence, or you ain't understanding, knowing this shit hot. You put that much trust in Gucci, and y'all just done them that. Y'all wasn't paying attention to the dirt case. How the fuck you think The feds got dirt flight information. Because the Apple, they cooperate. They don't give them boys a hard time. Steve Jobs not here no more. Tim don't give a damn. All Tim care about is the money on. Because one thing he know, everybody's still gonna love Apple. Because the majority of their customers not doing the shit that Cuhhhh used to get locked up for. They're not. So, yeah, people know about Android and this and that, but people still want that Apple on the back of their phone. They ain't convinced yet. They don't go for what they do, what they charge, how much they separate charges. It don't matter what they announce. How much private shit you don't have no more. They keep giving it away. Now they can see this and see DMs and feds don't have to ask no questions. And yeah, they can just work their move. People still don't give a damn. I'm still gonna have me an Apple product.
You know what makes a 3-hour editing sessions even better? Not having to close.
They track every market so you know when to make your move.
No way. Yes way. Realtor.com tracks the local.
So that was Big 30's biggest mistake though, keeping that phone. It's like keeping the blick. Y'all just murking nigga, you keeping the blick on you. For what? The damage is done. Only time y'all need that phone is y'all going to do the deal. We got it. Y'all going to do the deal the next day. If you still had the phone on you for, get rid of that shit. Everything that y'all use at night, why the fuck is you keeping it? All that shit is hiding. All that shit is evidence. So you keeping anything, socks, boxers, clothes, anything y'all had, cigar wraps, whatever. Get rid of everything. And you're going to keep the phone with the footage in it. One of the biggest pieces of evidence you could possibly have.
Crazy word.
Yeah, they got the camera footage, but they got you recording some shit.
Bit
They
30.
got you recording Gucci saying,
Bit 30.
Cuhhhh still about the deal.
Bit 30.
Which makes you guilty.
Big boy.
Because you played a big role.
I ain't never seen a big boy dancing on the roof. Never seen a big boy dancing on the
deal
roof.
with that. So of course you can get about 15. Yeah, of course they could 30 you with about 15. Put an extra little barbecue sauce, hot sauce. They know you like to eat. They know you like chicken nuggets. So put a little barbecue sauce on it and say 20.
Here's a young man that has turned his life around and is trying to make something of himself, and unfortunately has gotten himself caught up in a situation that has nothing to do with him.
Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, was given a $100,000 bail by a federal judge with standard bond conditions. But attorney Arthur Horn says the fight to keep him out of custody isn't over.
Going to file an appeal, and they're going to appeal the judge's decision, and we will have to have another detention hearing in Texas on the same facts, just like you saw today.
Wright is one of 9 men facing federal charges stemming from the alleged kidnapping and robbery of rapper Gucci Mane and others in a Dallas recording studio in January. One of Wright's co-defendants, Memphis rapper Lontrell Williams Jr., or Cuhhhh, was signed to Gucci Mane's label, 1017 Records. Prosecutors say the incident started when the rapper asked to be released from his recording contract, and Gucci Mane said no. Horn says Big 30 has nothing to do with that.
He has no interest in whether Cuhhhh has a contract with 1017 or he doesn't. They're going to make music together regardless.
Horn says he's ready to see how this case plays out in Texas.
I think the interesting thing that we've seen in the last couple of days is that Gucci Mane has come out publicly and said that he's not cooperating with the government.
And it is worth noting that last week we did hear from an FBI agent who said that he had not heard from Gucci Mane either. He also noted that there were no working video cameras inside this recording studio at the time of this
Happy 4th,
incident.
Jiggle.
Darcy.
What did I
Happy
just
4th,
watch?
gang.
Big 30 gonna have to cooperate or he gonna do 30. Because his attorney just did an interview with DJ Vlad on Vlad TV on an open case. And I'm sorry, sir, you didn't help your client whatsoever. Talking about your client was in Dallas at that time, did have his father's Hellcat, did go to the hotel after the alleged robbery, was actually at the recording studio during the alleged robbery, and all of this, and confirming these things, but then saying that they're going to have to prove that he actually had the intent that he was going to participate in a robbery. Excuse me? Like, he kept saying, like, my client did not intend to travel from Tennessee to Dallas to participate in a robbery and a kidnapping. My client does music, and my client has performed there before. So they're going to have to prove his intent. And DJ Vlad's like, but can the state take it over? Because the state doesn't have to prove any kind of intent because it doesn't cross state lines. Well, yeah, they can. And then he says, well, according to the criminal complaint, Gucci Mane was robbed of his Rolex, his wedding band, you know, everything, and then his cash. And this attorney right here goes, well, I can't really speak on that, but I can say that during his time in prison, Gucci Mane made a lot of money off of Cuhhhh, and Cuhhhh was owed a debt. And, you know, that's all I can say.
She said Cuhhhh. She said Cuhhhh.
If I turned on the internet and I saw my attorney on DJ Vlad giving an interview, I would literally scream. I would scream. I would pass out. I would be on the phone so quick to fire him. This was the worst interview I've ever seen. Instead of denying everything, you're saying that there was an incident involved and your client was not participating like the others, and he didn't have an intent to actually participate in a robbery or a kidnapping. So he just participated? Like, it wasn't premeditated, it just kind of happened. Got cooked. They're all cooked.
What she know about cook?
Especially if this is your counsel.
Hold up, you wait 1 minute.
I'm gonna give you the update.
You just wait 1 minute.
I'll talk to you later.
What you know
Remember,
about
they're
cook?
all innocent until proven guilty, and this is all
You
allegedly
just
for
wait 1
educational
minute.
purposes only. Bye.
Now, you still got others on the case.
No, I'm just playing a game.
Big 30 rolling. There ain't too much they can do to get them a lot of wiggle room to get a whole bunch of time shaved off. If Cuhhh's daddy rolling, instead of the one who got all them guns, he can roll and he probably get a bond. And that's another thing. They probably got Big 30 and the daddy the bond because they're not safe in jail once that shit get out. They safer on the streets. So, like I say, it's a nigga who got caught with a lot of guns. So we're gonna see what he do. I know other two niggas on the case. It ain't too much wiggle room they got to shave time off this shit. They flip. If you got victims on the case, they telling Big 30 he fold. If so,
Y'all like the super chats and gifts up for me, gang.
with the guns he fold. What they gonna do?
Like the super chats and gifts up. Let me know. Let me know you rocking with me, man. We ain't here late night with it.
You did give up about 2 or 3 hats, some shootings and shit. Put Cuhhhh at the front of the. That's it. Or stand tall. Like, we get through this shit. Like, we get 20 years. We get 20 years. What we do? We get life. We get life. What we do? Big 30. What he gonna do? We can't worry about that. We can't worry about what daddy gonna do. We know what we gonna do. So we're gonna see. Like I say, if Buddy with all the weapons, if he don't flip and he keep it silent, they probably good to go on that end. They just still screwed with all the evidence, the video footage. We don't know what Big 30 gonna do, but it's looking like he working against them. Because the feds gonna be 30, like he gonna get so much time. It don't matter if he bash you. He gonna be out of sight, out of mind. He gonna get at least a 30 piece. 25 years over with. You can still be out here. You can stream. You can do your music. You can do other shit, trucks. Take your family, move. You gonna have to move out of Memphis and keep a low profile. It just depends. It just depends. So Big 30 don't really got no other talent as far as like he not funny. He don't really interact with the lives and shit like that. So he had to really show the people something if he got these hidden talents. If not, ain't no telling. It ain't no telling though, so damn. Drop in the comments what y'all feel how this shit gonna play out.
Big 30, if you're not going to tell him, I'm going to tell him. The feds do not give bonds 80% of the time unless you went in and cooperated or gave some type of evidence. They're giving bonds now to low-level offenders, but when a case involves a big RICO and they don't know what's going on, now weapons are involved, they don't let those go. They don't let those go. See, Lontrell Williams, they already knew he'd been a rat. He's already worked with them before. Now, Big 30, what the f*** would you record the incident for?
Everybody keep asking
Even
me
if you didn't. But I do know how many times they came to see you. Somebody that's in that tank with you, how many times did Big 30 go to lawyer visit? That's when they do it. When you go to lawyer visit, how many of y'all are in the tank right now? It's a lot of niggas on fair trial right now that ain't on bond and got a lesser charge than them. Niggas got grams and can't get a bond. So Big 30, why you ain't on here popping it saying free Pooh Shiesty and tell us, confirm to us that you did not make a statement, sir? You ain't got to prove it to me because I know. I motherfucking know. And y'all are going to separate and sever yourself from that indictment because you did not know there was going to be a kidnapping or there was weapons involved. You had a camera in your hand saying, look at you as the non-aggressive person. You're going to separate and you're going to get sentenced to less than 5 years. Pooh Shiesty finna get an elbow. He has to get 25 years. Pooh Shiesty has to get 25 years at the bottom because now that guns were involved, that makes them a superseding indictment. They're going to start that charge off with a 924C, 25 to life, a second and successive 924C. That takes that motherfucker from a 15-year charge to starting at 25 to life. If you go to trial and bucket, you're going to get life. There's many people on the USP, the United States Penitentiary, right now, and can't get up under that motherfucker because why? They got a 924C.
Big 30, I just want to know what plan you been working on. I ain't working on no plan, Ray. I just want to know which one is you working. Is you on that juvenile G-code? You gonna take them 5? You on that type of timing? Or you on that Wendy's? You know you like to eat. You want that 4 for 4 deal. What's the 4 for 4 deal with the cherry on top? The 4 for 4. Your 4 more months.
Yeah, the boy
going through this
4 for
trial
4.
and all that shit there. Get through with that. Give them 4 years on probation. Yeah. Give them 4,000 hours community service. Give them $400,000 to the victims and the fine you get for catching that charge and all that there. With the cherry on top, no prison time. Time served, you're a free man, but you got 4 years on the probation. We need that 4,000 hours on that community service. It may not be that steep, but yeah, keep everything 4. Don't you niggas like throwing up 4? Yeah, the 4 for 4 deal is either you're going to get that respect that you always wanted. They're going to put you right there with Pooh Shiesty. Yeah, you ain't really do nothing in the situation, but you really did though. Big 30, you got to understand. No, you didn't put no blick to Gucci. No, you ain't tell him to shut up or move over here or do this or do that. But your part in all this there is really important because what's your part? You the cameraman. I stay camera ready. Hold your camera steady. Hold your camera steady. Yeah, so you the real evidence for the labels for CMG. You the evidence that CMG need to secure the deal. You the evidence that Pooh Shiesty need to get the bag, to get the CMG chain. Cause yeah, the contract, that's good. That's damn good. But video seals it. It stamped the contract. Cause if y'all want to roll with, y'all sign that for Gucci. I ain't believing Gucci signed that. He ain't just doing that. Ain't no fucking way. Big 30 gonna pop out. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. And showing the video. Nah, this ain't AI right here. This, yeah. So, Big 30, it may seem like he ain't really do nothing. Physical wise, nah, he ain't, you know. But 30 the one who gave the bag, right? if he know to hold the camera, and he knew when Gucci released him, he said it, and he destroyed the phone, how the fuck he would know it's a Draco in the bag? Cause how the fuck he acting like he don't know the plan, like he ain't know what they was up there for? But he already threw Cuhhhh and them under the bus, the lawyer did, and your lawyer represents you. The lawyer already said Cuhhhh and Gucci had a situation. He wasn't supposed to say that. What you mean? It ain't no situation. We up here to record or talk about 1017 or whatever business. It ain't no situation though. Situation, that really mean, that's a nicer way of saying it was a problem. Something happened. So if you already rolling like that, Big 30 lawyer can be telling him like, hey, the best thing you can do right now, in the beginning, I don't know about now, but in the beginning, like, you got to separate yourself. I'm not saying you got to tell on him or take the stand, but you got to separate yourself if you want to help yourself. If the lawyer ain't going to tell him, damn sure going to tell him. But the lawyer should tell him, I want to help you, but you got to want to help yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to help you, but I really want to help you, but you got to want to help yourself. And this is the best way we can do it without motherfuckers just saying 100% you told, because it ain't going to be no taking a stand, ain't going to be no none of that done. So by you saying, I was just here to do this, and saying it was a situation between them two, that's pretty much saying like, I seen what happened, but I ain't know nothing about that. But now since this video dropped, can you really run with that? Is they still gonna give a fuck about that? Or they like, nigga, either you gonna cooperate because you the weakest link besides our other informant, our real informant. But with you, it's so important to get your testimony because you gonna seal the deal with Pooh Daddy when he fold. You gonna put the other piece to the puzzle after he fold. He got the contract, he had it in his hand, he probably handed it to Gucci. Or was right there when Gucci signed it. You got the camera. The two main guys, the only guys we really need to cooperate, really. The two guys who did no physical damage, but they brought so much to the table. Without these two guys, when it come time to sign with CMG, it wouldn't have went right. God, it wouldn't have went forward fully. If they didn't play their part, if the daddy didn't have a contract to get him to sign in his hand, and that Big 30 didn't record, making sure Gucci say Pooh is released. That's the only thing Pooh made sure. I don't know who made sure that, but that's the only thing that Pooh did on a criminal side, in his mind, that was right. He pretty much covered his ass for his Gotti deal. Like, he thought about it like, oh shit, he just signed it, they ain't good enough. Motherfuckers say we forced him to sign it. Knowing what type of niggas that we is. Look at my squad. They ain't gonna think he straight up signed that shit. You dig? So we need Gucci to say this shit. Who ain't really doing nothing? Who ain't really putting guns to everybody? Making sure nigga don't move. Who ain't really ready to catch a hat? The two people that don't really want nothing to happen. They don't want nobody to get shot. They don't want nobody to lose their life. Big 30 and Pooh Daddy. So it was so smart for the feds to go at them. Yeah, because we already know Pooh Daddy gonna do what he's supposed to do. Let's say he don't. We got Big 30 though. Big 30 can fuck around and get the best deal out of everybody. If the daddy don't want to fold because he loves his boy that much, right? With Big 30 though, do he love his freedom that much? His kids, his family. When Big 30 got out of jail, the motherfucker came to hug him when he first got out. Yeah, that's who he doing it for. That's who he doing it for. So, ain't no telling though. Big 30 could change his mind. Because I don't know if he really already said something, but it's looking like it. But we can't stamp it yet. Over.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
And told these, not only do they got
the video footage out of Big 30 phone, but they also got a contract he printed at this place, Staples, whatever. I told everybody this. Now they all shocked because it's coming out that they got the video out of Big 30 phone. Right? Now, what kills me is these so brainwashed, they don't know how to do the math. Let me get this right. Let's do the math. They wouldn't give nobody a bail. Everybody had a no bail, right? Right. Right. They're doing their investigation. I told y'all a month ago, they got the video in the phone. They also got the contract. I know who was in the store getting the contract. They wouldn't give nobody a bail when they don't have none of these things. I tell y'all they have these things now. Whack, how you know they got them? Because I know this. The victims always get notified on any updates in the case. This is a fact. That's a big fact. Now, I know what I'm being told. So now, what do you think they do after they get the surveillance of who came in there to get the contract and the video out of an individual's phone? Who are the FBI gonna go talk to? This is easy math. Who is the FBI going to go talk to if they pull the video out of Brock's phone and the surveillance show Whack went in there to get this contract? Who they coming to talk to? They gonna want to talk to Brock. They gonna want to talk to Brock about what's in his phone, and they gonna say, "Whack, we got you getting the contract, right? Am I right?" Who's the two of a sudden got a bond? The daddy and 30? The daddy and 30. So, when the feds go to talk to people, if they plead the fifth, do they get favor? If they talk to them, what usually happens? They get favor. And they sleep. Is one more that's going to end up getting a bond. One of them got caught with a bunch of guns when they raided. They ain't even mentioned it. Remember I told y'all that. They be slow. This the problem. You don't understand the experience that come from committing crime and doing time and fighting cases. I see that way down the street. The daddy already is a rat documented on paper 2007. Big 30 ain't never did a day. The older it ain't touched them stoops, the more he don't want to do it when he getting them stoops. So are you telling me prior to them not having nothing, ain't nobody got a bail? All of a sudden they get this and y'all got a bail? Adding up to something totally like you said. And then, wait, here it comes. Pooh Shicey comes up for bail. Oh no, he's too dangerous. We can't let him out. He gonna compromise the two that's working with us.
Y'all give me 30 likes, gang. We at 20.
Eventually gonna come
Smash
to
the
light.
like button. Hit the super chat. Hit the gifts.
I told you over a month ago. Bro, they got the contract.
What's up, Big L?
They got the one in there to get the contract. And they got the video. So they got the
Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to everybody in here rocking with Sam.
the Dracos and all that, and they let that after they get the video. Yeah, okay. How the fuck would you be?
Y'all lock in with Savage, man.
You're not no informant. Why the fuck would the feds come holler at you when the footage?
We just chilling, man. We just chilling like
you don't
night.
need to talk to the other
We
goons,
vibing.
the other Chopper Gang goons, Pooh, right now. They need to talk to you. It's on your phone. You destroyed the phone. You knew what was going down. I don't know if you thought that was a burner phone. I don't know what. But I don't know if you thought if you destroyed the phone, it was going to get in your iCloud. Why the f would you even have shit sent to your iCloud? You could turn the iCloud shit off. Yo, as long as you put that shit on that iCloud, you had through. But not to say that they ain't got no other machines that can get other shit. But you damn sure for shit show gonna get caught up with that iCloud. That iCloud and them FBI files go hand in hand. I say the iCloud and the FBI files go hand to hand. And right now, Big 30 is the $1 million man. Big 30 can get the best deal, I feel. He can get the best deal because if Big 30 flip, I really do feel they really gonna give Pooh way more time than they was if he didn't. Like, say the daddy or Big 30 don't flip. Yeah, he'll still do a lot of time, but if Big 30 stat that shit, if they gonna let 2 get off, oh yeah, they gonna net them to the floor. Way more. Like I say, they gave Big 30 that 4 for 4, allegedly, right? That's what he'll run with. 4 for 4 deal. Give me 4 more months with this trial shit. Give me 4 years probation. Give me 4,000 hours community service. And give me $400,000 in damages for catching discharge, victims, and all this shit done. That's the 4 for 4. That's the burgers, the nuggets, the fries, and the drink. Big 30 love 4 for 4s. So, man, why wouldn't the feds come with the best record deal Big 30 can ever sign? Way better than the CMG. Yeah, you'll get more money with CMG, right? But we got something that money can't buy when we got you. Your freedom. You sign this deal, it's your freedom. You sign that deal, you still go to jail. You just sign a new deal. You still go to jail. We gonna make sure you fuck up your life. Because, hey, you're not no superstar, no way. We're gonna make sure you ain't got nothing left in that music career. Whereas you were barely hanging on. You was barely hanging on, according to the people I talked to. Fed talked to you. According to the people I talked to, barely hanging on anyway. But if you don't do what you're supposed to do with this right here, we're gonna make sure you'll add a couple more years to your gangster card. They'll talk about you a couple more years, but after that, you ain't through. You forgot about it. Or, yeah, you'll get a snitch jacket, but you still can become a star. If you put out good music, you still can have documentaries, movies, all type of shit. You're a part of history. So you still, they'll start naming niggas who told and got out, became rap, big as an artist, bloggers, whatever you want to do, actors, whatever. Like, it's not over for you if you take this route. Maybe with this street guy, Cuhhhh and all them, yeah, you're going to get disrespect, right? But you already got niggas who don't like y'all no way. It's just, now they're going to add snitch on it, right? But you still got a lot of opportunity there. And you got family there, people who really don't care about shit. They just care about you and shit like that. But over here, you just got a little bit of respect, and then they going to turn on you. You know, yeah, you stuck to the G code, but let you gamble with some niggas, you don't pay your debt. They still gonna fuck you over. You still can end up getting stabbed. Hell, look at your main man, Pooh. He was a gangster. He was solid. Like, they still knocked his teeth out in jail. They still approached him about some shit he did with Dirt on the song. So, like, somebody, I'm looking at you. I'm sizing you up. I don't think you can get out of them situations like Pooh did. They say Pooh stuck his chest out when them niggas approached him behind that wall. I don't know about you. You sure? You gonna have the same story about other gangsters and they gonna say you stood on 10, you handled your business? So, your man had a missing tooth. What you gonna have missing though? He stood on 10 and still had missing teeth.
When people hear the words
Crazy word. Shice life. Shice life.
onto a basic tee.
Chill out,
That's not necessarily
Shice life.
if you don't stand on 10 though, or you stand on 10, but it's just not good enough, you can easily have a messy manhood. Cause you respect your cousin. Yeah, you probably look up to your cousin, but you're not him. You're not him. This is why we giving you this opportunity. We could have came at any one of them other niggas with this deal. But we know you better than this right here. You just got caught up in the hype, but getting caught up in the hype will get you caught up at the light. And now we got you. So, like, I know you could do better. Hell, you don't even get in trouble. I know it's a better life out there for you. You just got to start over. I know you build a lot. And who's to say you got to lose all that? But I'm letting you know, you'll lose all that taking this route. You know you ain't trying to do no 15 or 20. Hell, you ain't see the Fulio case? And you got a driver who got a life sentence, and he just was a driver. He wouldn't drive for Uber. He wouldn't drive for Swift or Western Express or CR England or Snyder. He wouldn't drive no box truck, no dually trucks, no dump trucks, no city bus, no school bus, no Lyft, no Uber, no. He wouldn't do none of that. But he went to Memphis and took a package full of steppers. He took it 4 to 5 hours this way and dropped them off. And they did what they did. And now he's staring at the walls like he see murder. I say he's staring at the walls like he see murder. Real see murder fans know I'm staring at the walls. I can't sleep. I want to see my kids. I want to be free. They got me locked down. Yo, now you facing the L, the long ride, live, huh? He facing a long ride, and he got the long ride. He got the long ride. So, yeah, man, Big 30 did a lot of thinking. And whatever thoughts he came up with, got him a bond. They got him a bond. But Chew rolling over a seal a deal more so than Pooh Shicey dad. Pooh probably like Gucci was more pie. He didn't even have to do all that. He probably could have got it done without all the physical shit. But whatever happened, he set them niggas off. If that's the real story. Soon that whole video gonna come out. That's why Gucci ain't really popping out. He know that video gonna eventually come out. Ain't no way. Somebody behind the scenes that paid whatever tab they need to pay to get that bitch to get released. They gonna do that though. And they gonna get her bad. Especially if Pooh and them really fucked over Gucci for like getting physical with him or just talking to him crazy and shit like that. But like I say, all this shit that's coming out, bloggers like Seti Nash, King AK, Stingy K, me, we've been telling y'all other bloggers who've seen the video, bloggers who've seen pictures of the video before shit dropped. Niggas were telling you everything niggas been saying, whether you believe this one and that one was lying, or you feel like that one was lying and you believe that one, or whoever you believe and you don't believe, pretty much everybody was still saying the facts that we seeing right now. It's just Big 30 went by the door. So everybody was wrong on that. Big 30 by the door. Or was they? Maybe later on in the video, he was by the door. It's just that part that they showing he wasn't. So that don't mean he wasn't by the door. But we can roll with that for right now. But then when more shit come out, like I said, yeah, they snuck that Draco in that bitch. The only thing Pooh could be thinking, besides he shouldn't have done that there, is he should have popped Gucci, or one of them niggas thinking that. Like, I should have crushed him, like, especially now since he rolling, like, we should have, I told you we should have crushed that nigga, but Pooh knew if that shit would have took place, he wasn't gonna get away with it. Because he's still thinking Gucci may keep it gangster. He can keep his team under control, but he ain't the same, man. They saying Pooh Crip. We ain't never heard Pooh say nothing about no Crip. Unless he just, talking about Bloods and Crips, but he ain't never banged that. Pooh a nigga who won't bang anything he claim. He ain't gonna keep nothing on top. You dig? So, I don't know. They can have if they got over 100 members, which I ain't never knew they had that many niggas. You did, but you know how the feds do. They'll drag some shit, but yeah, some Crip members and shit like that, probably. But I don't know though. Maybe. But I'm like, why the fuck when he rep that? He say slime this, do that. Come on, man. But man, it's over for Pooh, man. Like, we lost one of the real ones, man. To the system. Yeah, like we lost C Murder. We lost Pooh Shiesty. Like, when C Murder failed, he was at the top of his game. He had fucked them other niggas because I'm down for money. Going crazy. If C would have got out on that hat, say like a year or two later, he would have been the biggest thing, and he would have been the biggest gangster probably. They would have said that for a little minute. Or he would have got way more, it would have fit his thing. So we done took a lot of L's with rappers and shit. But one this big though, I think this the first time everybody gonna witness somebody really get handled. That's a real big artist. Like, they in their prime. Yeah, other big artists got a lot of time, like Mystical, but Mystical wasn't in his prime. BG got 15, he wasn't in his prime. We talking about he can get life, 30 years, 40 years. They could have made 20 million this year, 15 million this year, 10 million this year. You did, like, couldn't have made a bad song. There's no way Pooh could have made a bad song. He wouldn't have missed, the fans wouldn't have let him. The ball was in his court. Yeah, the ball was in his court, man. Nigga wasn't patient, man. Nigga was just wild, like, no patient, no discipline. It's just on go, like, what he rap about. He just one of the ones that's really that. That's what it is, though. That's all it is. And we gotta witness this nigga go through this shit. They got all this fucking evidence. They got all these witnesses. How the fuck is Pooh lawyer gonna fight this? Pooh might as well start wasting all this damn money. Gucci ain't letting up. He gonna set the example. He ain't trying to let no other rappers, no other YNs put it in their head like they can just start doing this to CEOs. They gonna set an example. The YNs now can think, I ain't gonna go out like Pooh. If I go out like Pooh, I'm gonna get a nigga the blues. Like, I ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna let you, once you sign me out the contract, I'm gonna whack you. Or I'm gonna just whack you. I ain't gonna try to get myself out the deal. We'll handle that shit after you up out of here. It'll be a little bit more easier then. Now it's gonna have to be straight up business, because whatever you owe me will get paid out to me, which pretty much will be enough to cover what you say I owe you. You did, and still may have some money left over. That's how long you've been fucking over me.
I'd do anything
Crazy
to
work.
see this concert. I'd wait in an infinite queue.
Crazy work, man. I gotta get ready. Hey, I gotta get ready to get up, man. We're gonna do a part 2 on this goose, man. Well, not no part 2. We done did what? We need to do a part 7. Probably about a part 7 on this. What is a part 7? This is part. Yeah, it's gonna be a part 7 on this. We done did so many lives on Gucci Man, Pooh Shiesty. Crazy work, but we're gonna keep our eye on the game. It's late. It's 1:35 a.m. in the morning. Oh yeah, gang. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. Y'all hit that like and notification bell as well, gang, before you leave up out of here, gang. Hit that like, notification bell as well for me, gang. If y'all don't mind. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna come back and do another live, and let me get me a little nap. Let me see, 1:35. I might come back at 7, gang. I might be coming back at 7. So y'all be looking out for the notification bell. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Yeah, I'll probably come back at 7. We'll come back at 7, gang. So let me get me a good little night's rest a little bit, and I'll be back at 7, gang. Salute to everybody that came through and showed love for the Sabbath. Appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, gang. We're gonna come back and talk about some more topics. We're gonna come back and do it. Salute, gang. I told y'all we ain't playing with them. Y'all see, I've been dropping them lately. I ain't playing with them. W, y'all. I'll be back. Y'all hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm back now. Go on and hit it. Go on and hit that notification bell. Put all notifications real quick. Put that on. We're gonna do it like that, gang. I'll be back. Salute y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me though in a bit. No cap. It's sad.